visit their website at American-Equity.com. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895, and Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. So when you call Holt Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to Holt, your home will be exceptionally comfortable with the best home comfort system you can buy. It's Lennox and Holt Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. Lennox, Holt Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, and the Hawkeyes. Now that's a winning combination.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with these local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, located in the Des Moines area. Card Law, Community Choice Credit Union, and Royal Flooring. At Community Choice, it's simply a mortgage. No hoops to jump through or limbo sticks to go under. Just a straight, easy path from point A to point B. It takes less than 60 seconds to get started at unpackyourmortgage.com. Loan approval subject to credit score and analysis. See Credit Union for details. Equal opportunity lender.
Do you smell the sweet scent of kettle corn in the air? Iowa Athletics has partnered with Jeff's Amazing Kettle Corn to satisfy your kettle corn cravings this basketball season. Visit Jeff's Amazing Kettle Corn stands at every home basketball game and try delicious flavors like Fruity Crunch or sweet and salty kettle corn. Jeff's Amazing Kettle Corn offers something even more fun and unique too. Specialty Hawkeye kettle corn that comes in school cups. Every game, 4 lucky fans that purchase a bag of kettle corn with a golden sticker on it will receive a special Iowa Hawkeye ice. Stop by a Jeff's Amazing Kettle Corn stand at the game today.
Silver Star Car Wash, where unlimited washes start at just $19.99 per month. Free vacuums, free dry-down towels, and convenient locations all over town. Come through as often as you like, starting at just $19.99 a month. That's a bargain that'll clean up your car without cleaning out your wallet. Fast, easy, and unlimited, starting at just $19.99 per month. Silver Star Car Wash is the best way to keep your car looking new all year long. Silver Star Car Wash. A better wash, a great feeling.
Hawkeye fans, get ready for the game with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're excited to bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Enjoy fan favorites like Easy Eddie and Citrus Surfer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to Carver? Go to BigGrove.com and enter for your chance to win Hawkeye tickets all season long. Or join us at any of our 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Selwyn, where you can get out of the cold and enjoy warm hospitality while watching the game. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Hawkeyes all season long. Go Hawks!
Welcome back to New Jersey as Iowa goes after victory number 14 this year and number 5 in the conference. And as we told you, no Drew Farwell, unfortunately, tonight. Still suffering the effects of that ankle injury against Wisconsin. That pushes Brock Harding back into the starting lineup, a place that he is very comfortable with, but has come off the bench the last 2 games.
Yeah, Fran made that move to put Drew Farwell in there, get a little more size, and get some defense going in there. Unfortunately, Drew sprains his ankle, and Brock's back in there, so it will not be new to him, Rob. He's a seasoned veteran now in his sophomore year. Got a lot of starts under his belt. He's shooting the ball well from deep. What he's got to do is not get into trouble with that dribble. Keep that dribble alive. He's going to be going up against a bigger guard, the lead guard, Dylan Harper, 6'6". If you're playing man-to-man, you got to give Brock some help. He'll be looking to back Brock down, Harper, the left-hander. He'll try to play a little bully ball with him, get him inside. You just got to play him tough. I've seen teams try to force him to the right. He goes really well. Goes hard to the basket with that right hand, so you just got to play him straight up.
One thing, too, Bobby, tonight, foul trouble. You got to stay out of foul trouble. Can't pick up too early in the first half.
Yeah, and, we're going to have different guys in there. Probably Laji Dembele will be starting at that center position in there. Laji's a physical basketball player in there. Seydou Traore, and he'll be matched up with Ace Bailey a lot here tonight. So you're right. We're getting down there in numbers. Used to be a pretty deep basketball team. Now the numbers have dwindled a little bit. You need everybody to stay on the floor.
The Iowa City Area Sports Commission is responsible for bringing state tournaments and amateur sports to our community, boosting our economy and quality of life. Proud sponsor of UI Women's Athletics. You can learn more at wegotnext.org. Women's basketball tomorrow night from Carver Hawkeye Arena. Catherine Reynolds and me will have coverage right here on the Hawkeye Radio Network. Pre-game show at 6 o'clock. The tip-off at 6:30. Iowa and Rutgers as the Hawks shoot for their 6th in a row. And coming off that outstanding victory at Nebraska, 81-66. Lucy Olson, a career high in a Hawkeye uniform of 32. She did score 40 points while at Villanova, but how about Taylor McCabe? She goes back home to Nebraska and has 17 points, one off of her career high, but it was a season high for McCabe. University of Iowa women's gymnastics team claimed a dominant 195.975 to 194.450 Big Ten victory over Rutgers last Sunday. The Hawkeyes took first place in every event and second in the top three spots on vault. Junior Karina Munoz led the way for the Hawkeyes, securing event titles on vault, beam, and floor. Munoz also took home first place in the all-around with a score of 39.350, followed by freshman Orly Tran, who scored a total of 39.250 to take second place in the all-around. The Hawkeyes will travel to St. Charles, Missouri to compete against the Tigers, Alabama, and Illinois on Friday. University of Iowa track and field concluded the New Mexico Collegiate Challenge and also the Iowa State Classic with record-setting performances from Ryan Johnson in the weight throw and the women's 4x400 relay team. In Albuquerque, the 4x4 team crushed Iowa's 4x400 relay record with a time of 3 minutes 30.42 seconds. And those four now hold the fifth fastest time nationally. Coming up next, the Hawkeyes travel to 4 different meets around the country. That's been a thing now in track and field, sending different parts of the team to big tournaments, big meets around the country. Iowa returns to the Jarvis Scott Open in Lubbock, Texas, the Tyson Invitational in Fayetteville, Arkansas, which has held most of the indoor nationals in the past, and the David Hemmerling Valentine Invite in Boston, and the Robinson Family Open in Ohio. Don't forget that you can join Bobby Hansen and Gary Dolphin each week for Hawk Talk. We're live from Watermill Kitchen and Bar inside the Hyatt Regency in Coralville, and we'll be joined by Coach McCaffrey and a Hawkeye player every week. For the complete schedule the rest of the way, you can visit HawkeyeSports.com. Our next show will be Tuesday, February the 18th. That's our Women's Sports Report. Thanks to our friends at the Iowa City Sports Commission. Coming up next, we will hear from RUTGERS head coach Steve Pikel. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
If you want the best quality, safety, reliability, and savings, it's gotta be Honda. Save thousands with low 0% APR financing. When you gotta have selection, Honda cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, hybrids, and EVs are in stock and on sale. Like the 2024 Honda Prologue EV with 0% APR financing. To see why it's gotta be Honda, search your local Honda dealer today.
The big game. Family. Friends. We know you count on Alliant Energy to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need, whether you're watching the game, cooking your famous burgers, or leaving a light on for loved ones. For us, it means going beyond the expected to make sure we're planning for the energy you need today and tomorrow. That way you can keep your eye on the ball and focus on what's most important to you. Find out more at AlliantEnergy.com/poweringBeyond. Hawkeye fans, get ready for the game with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're excited to bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Enjoy fan favorites like Easy Eddie and Citrus Surfer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to Carver? Go to BigGrove.com and enter for your chance to win Hawkeye tickets all season long. Or join us at any of our 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and so on, where you can get out of the cold and enjoy warm hospitality while watching the game. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters on the Hawkeyes all season long. Go Hawks!
Feeling pressure to find Valentine's Day gifts they'll love? Then you gotta go to Kohl's. They have something for every Valentine. Go fun and unexpected with a Lego set. Go luxe with a Sephora fragrance. Go classic with a diamond necklace and more. Then get 15% off some of your gifts, or you can save with a Kohl's card. However you plan to celebrate, Kohl's has you covered with lots to love. Select styles, coupons do not apply to Lego. Coupons and Kohl's cash do not apply to Sephora. Offers end February 17th. Some exclusions apply. See store at Kohl's.com for details.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, the hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel, the Jill Bill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor. Melrose Meadows, voted Iowa City's best retirement community. Tired of cooking, cleaning, or just being alone? Check out Melrose Meadows, voted Iowa City's best retirement community. With underground parking, heated pool, and endless opportunities to save it and social. Visit melrosemeadows.com.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments, they're what make life remarkable. And they're why Walmart Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care, and service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wins for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to walmart.com/everymoment to find a plan right for you.
It's time to get an inside look at today's opponent. Presented by Explore Minnesota. From exploring freshly fallen snow to finding award-winning restaurants, Minnesota makes it easy to plan a cozy winter getaway. Whether you're looking for a quiet retreat or an adrenaline-filled adventure, see why winter is our hottest season by visiting exploreminnesota.com. Here's Gary Dolphin.
That looks outside the Iowa locker room with Rutgers head coach Steve Piper. And Coach, you fought hard in Maryland, obviously short-handed, but that was anybody's game inside of 5 minutes.
I'll tell you, Maryland's very good. Tough place to play, too. It's just like going on the road to Iowa or any of these places. But, we're young, we're getting better. Knock on wood, hopefully semi-healthy, but that's a big part of it, too. And I know even with Iowa, health is so important in this league, and every team is good, and you got to have all your guys available.
Everybody knows Bailey and Harper. Who else has really stepped up to play well for you?
Dylan Grant has been really good. He's another freshman we got out of, Canada. Playing really good basketball for us. And Jeremiah Williams is always a key guy for us because he's our one veteran, and when he's been healthy and when he plays well, he really helps us a great deal. And our young center, Nathan Somerville, too, was showing little signs, 12 and 9 the other night at Maryland against two of the better big guys in the conference. So, different guys, different nights, but we need Ace and Dylan to play well. Those two guys are huge for us.
Your best victories in the Big Ten. What has worked well? What has made that happen?
Yeah, those guys have played together. UCLA, some great wins. Illinois, Dylan Harper had 28 points and Ace had 19 points. When those two guys are healthy and together, it helps us a lot. But our defense, in those games, we've been able to score the ball pretty well this year. Just, our defense really dictates how we're going to do.
Keys to defeat Iowa tonight.
One of the best elite offensive teams in the country, all three-point shooters. You better get back in transition, and you better guard three, and you better rebound long rebounds, because when they do occasionally miss, it's usually a long rebound that comes off the boards.
Coach, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
And thank you, Rob. That's Rutgers Coach Steve Pikel, brought to you by Explore Minnesota. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the 45-station Hawkeye Radio Network. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield. And up next, we'll chat with Hawkeye head coach Fran McCaffrey, presented by your Iowa John Deere dealers. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
Facing a criminal charge or complicated family law situation, Carr Law Firm has the trial experts you need. As experienced trial attorneys, we understand how much is on the line. Go to carlawiowa.com for a free consultation. That's Carr with 2 R's, lawiowa.com.
What are you craving? The Wig and Pin in Ankeny, across from DMAC, is proud to offer dine-in and carry-out. Home of the famous Flying Tomato Pizza and Chicago-style deep dish, The Wig has all of your favorites, including thin crust pizza, appetizers, lots of sandwiches like the Turkey Club and Reuben, soups and salads you'll love, and a full bar. Call to order or just come on in for lunch and dinner. The Wig and Pin in Ankeny. What are you craving?
Lacer Graphics and Signs provides big signs, bold graphics, and beautiful results for Hawkeye athletics around Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, and throughout campus. Lacer Graphics and Signs helps build your brand through custom graphics, signage, and video displays designed to specifically tell your story and grow your business in a big way. That's Lacer Graphics and Signs, a preferred graphic and signage provider of Iowa Hawkeye Athletics. Visit them online at lacer.com to see how they can bring your big ideas to life.
Oh, I can't even think about cooking tonight. I am so exhausted. You know what? I'll just grab Quick Start for supper. It's easy and everyone likes it. Plus, I need gas anyway. 2 birds, 1 stone. And it's so affordable. With my rewards card, I'll save even more. Yes, I am winning tonight. Wait, the kids are totally going to want dessert. I'll grab some of their chocolate chip cookies. Maybe for later or, for the drive home. It's fine. Life's busy. Quick Star's got you. Food's here.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game as a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military during Hawkeye games this season. Please join American Equity in thanking all who have served our country. American Equity is more than just retirement savings and income products. They are committed to providing you best-in-class service and high-quality retirement income that helps deliver the independence to dream and reach your goals. To learn more about American Equity, please visit their website at american-equity.com.
Hawkeye Basketball on 1040 WHO is brought to you by American Equity, Better Business Bureau, Daydreamer, Quick Star, Lennox, Tournament Club of Iowa. Support those who support the Hawkeyes.
Do you smell the sweet scent of kettle corn in the air? Iowa Athletics has partnered with Jeff's Amazing Kettle Corn to satisfy your kettle corn cravings this basketball season. Visit Jeff's Amazing Kettle Corn stands at every home basketball game and try delicious flavors like Fruity Crunch or sweet and salty kettle corn. Jeff's Amazing Kettle Corn offers something even more fun and unique too. Specialty Hawkeye kettle corn that comes in school colors. Every game, 4 lucky fans that purchase a bag of kettle corn with a golden sticker on it will receive a special Iowa Hawkeye item. Stop by a Jeff's Amazing Kettle Corn stand at the game today.
Now it's time for today's John Deere Shoot-Around with Iowa coach Fran McCaffrey. Brought to you by great Iowa John Deere dealers like KC Nielsen. KC Nielsen, your premier John Deere dealer, serving northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. They offer parts, sales, and service on all John Deere equipment. KC Nielsen, harvesting success together since 1946. Learn more at kcnielsen.com. Here's Gary Dolphin and Coach McCaffrey.
Fran, 23 points off the bench last Saturday. Price had 14, Laji 7 and 4. What impressed you about those two guys and the entire bench?
Well, they know we need them right now. We're banged up, and we need our veteran guys, and they're only sophomores, but I consider them veterans because they played a lot last year, and they recognized the situation and performed really well. We'll need more of that tonight. Actually, Laji's going to be starting.
Price, the other thing that impressed me about him is his ability to take it to the basket. Obviously, we know he can shoot the three, but really did a nice job finishing around the rim.
And he's always done that. He didn't do it much last year, but he did it in high school. He did it on the AAU circuit. He's got it in his game. Like I've always said, he's played every position, in high school from point guard to center, and that's what we want him to do, because he shoots it so well. Teams are going to be recovering. They'll be recovering off balance a lot of times, and his length enables him to get in there and finish, so he'll keep doing it.
Unfortunately, no Drew Felwell tonight. Obviously, the injured ankle did come back in that game remarkably against Wisconsin. But what does that do to the starting lineup?
Well, Brock will jump in there. He's performed really well off the bench when he hasn't started, and he was doing fine. We just wanted to go with a bigger lineup. We were really getting hurt on the glass. It wasn't anything Brock did to be taken out of the starting lineup. And, he's been great. I feel bad for Drew because he's playing really well. He gives us another dimension, gives us another scorer, another veteran guy. So others are just going to have to step up.
Bailey and Harper, obviously everybody around the Big Ten knows about those two averaging almost 40 points a game. But as you've said before, and it's true, they've got other guys who can step up and perform as well.
Well, what's interesting is they have a bunch of veteran guys who are now coming off the bench. I don't know, coming into the season, Steve thought some of those guys would be starting, but the Somerville kid's a freshman. He's looked really good out of the 5 spot. And Grant's really athletic, another freshman. So they're starting 4 freshmen and a veteran guy. Williams, who was our leading returning scorer. But you have guys coming off the bench that are grad transfers. One kid made 73 threes last year. Another one made 60 threes last year. Another one averaged 21 points a game at his previous location. These are all grad students. And so a lot of times what ends up happening is who starts is not who ends up finishing the game. But the Davis kid is really good off the bench, played well against us last year at our place. So they have a very, very deep club.
Obviously, those two guys, 1 and 2 on the scouting report.
1 and 2 on the scouting report. I think 1 and 2 in the lottery. 2 and 3 anyway. But I've been impressed with those two guys, Rob. I mean, a lot of times freshmen come in with hype, and I'll be looking and say, I don't see it. But I see it with these guys. They're game changers. They affect the game in a lot of ways. They both give it up easy. They both can play with the ball, without the ball. And we can't have any real big nights from those two.
Interesting place. This arena is not your typical Big Ten arena, just 8,000. Everybody kind of tightly tucked into near the court, to more of a field house type atmosphere. Is that making any different playing in an atmosphere like that?
Not at all. When it's full, it's loud. I mean, it's really loud in there. This arena's been here quite some time. I think it was built in the late 70s. New Jersey Nets used to play here, matter of fact, when they first started. So they've had some great teams, some great players, and the fan base is re-engaged.
And you've had some great games here. We can remember one for sure.
One for sure. I'll tell you, it was interesting. One of the best games we had here was during the pandemic, and there was nobody in the building. It was a heck of a game. They were really good. They had Harper's brother, and we had Luka and everybody. It was an amazing game. Then everybody remembers the jump shot that Weezy hit from the corner.
Fran, appreciate it, and good luck to the Hawks tonight.
Thanks, Rob.
That's Fran McCaffrey, brought to you by your Iowa John Deere dealers. Coming up next, Bobby Hansen has his keys to the game. This is Iowa Hawkeye basketball from their field.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin, and if you want your home to be exceptionally comfortable during these cold Iowa winters and hot, humid summers, you need to turn to Dave Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Lennox has been serving Iowa consumers since 1895, when Dave Lennox built his first furnace in Marshalltown, and Lennox is still building its high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners there today. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and your local Lennox dealer. Lennox and the Hawkeyes. Now there's a winning combination.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa basketball.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. You'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org. A message from Iowa HHS.
Hear that? That's the Iowa Lottery powering up the new Pac-Man scratch ticket, where you could jump your way to $50K in instant cash prizes. Even if you don't score big in your first round, you still get an extra life. Because you can enter non-winning tickets in the VIP club for a chance to win a Pac-Man arcade package, plus your share of $325,000 in cash prizes. That's a lot of Waka Waka winning. Woo-hoo! Pac-Man is registered and copyrighted by Bandai Namco Entertainment Inc. Enter and see rules at iLottery.com/VIP.
At US Cellular, we believe in having healthy relationships with our phones, so we can have better relationships with each other. Introducing US Mode, a way to set your phone for less distraction and deeper connection. So dinner can sound less like this and more like this.
What'd you learn today?
The sauropod was the tallest dinosaur ever.
Oh my goodness.
Visit US Cellular in-store or online, and we'll help set your phone to us mode, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, the 5G network built for us. See uscellular.com for details.
Set for the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights as Rutgers 12-12. The Hawkeyes looking for victory number 14. Expected a sellout crowd tonight. It's been a late arriving crowd. There are a lot of people out on the concourse making their way to their seats, and usually a terrific atmosphere, as most places across the Big Ten are. And fans have come out to support this Rutgers team, mainly because of Ace Bailey and also Dylan Harper, two outstanding freshmen that have really energized this Rutgers program this year. Time for Bobby Hansen's Keys to the Game, and they are presented by Summit Agricultural Group. Summit Agricultural Group is committed to Iowa and adding value to Iowa products: corn, beef, hogs, ethanol. Go Hawks! What do the Hawkeyes have to accomplish tonight?
Well, Rob, you got to pay attention to Bailey and Harper. I mean, there's no way around it. These talented freshmen, they're two real five-star recruits. They're both projected to be top 5 lottery picks. As Fran said, probably picks 2 and picks 3 after Cooper Flagg from Duke. So this year's NBA draft, each averages just shy of 20 points, and they are capable of dropping 30-plus points on you. I think Harper had 34 and Bailey had 39 this year, so you cannot allow either of them to get rolling downhill, especially Dylan Harper. He's a lefty, but he'll go right, and he gets ahead of steam. He comes at you at 6'6". He is a steamroller in there, so tough to stop. He'll pull up and shoot the 3. Ace Bailey is a lot like Kevin Durant in that size, 6'10" wing guy. Can step back threes. He'll step back 15-footers. He'll block shots on the defensive end. So you really got to pay attention to those two freshmen, Bailey and Harper. The second key is going to be, as it always is, defense and rebounding. Rutgers is even on the boards, about 36 rebounds. They'll give up 36 rebounds. So you cannot let them have their way on the offensive glass, especially when the bench comes in. This kid, Zach Martini, will throw his weight around along with the freshman, Lathan Somerville. He's a big aircraft carrier type body inside. They take up space. They'll get physical, and you got to be the aggressor on the offensive rebounds. Use your speed and quickness. The Hawks will have Seydou Traore at the power forward spot. They'll have Laji Dembele at the center spot. So rebound and run. You might see the Hawkeyes as well on that defensive end. Play some zone here tonight. They can get out ahead. You got to rebound if you're in the zone, but it's been successful in the past against Rutgers. Third key is have that road warrior mentality. The Hawks are dealing with injuries to Freeman and Thelwell now, so you can't feel sorry for yourself. It's time to rally together, man. Everybody pull in the same direction, help each other out, stay positive, keep fighting, and the main thing you have to do going out on the road is you have to compete, Rob. Compete on every possession.
40 minutes, there's no doubt about it. That's what it will take tonight, because you talk about injury and illness. The Hawkeyes dealing with injury. Rutgers has dealt with illness, and you go back to that game against Maryland on Sunday. Ace Bailey only played 24 minutes, only took 4 shots, scored 4 points. Everybody healthy on the Rutgers side, so we'll see what they look like early on.
Yeah, definitely, and saw the Ace Bailey out here warming up, had a smile, looked like he was having fun, so it looked like he's over that illness.
Bobby Hansen with his keys to the game, and there is some black and gold in this arena. We'll see a lot of scarlet, of course, but Doug McAllister and Chris Myers, both from Cedar Rapids on the trip, and a chance to talk to him last night. I saw him down here before tip, and they're ready to cheer on the Hawks, and big fans of yours and Dolphs.
Good people, yeah. Talked to them last night, talked to them on the airplane, Cedar Rapids guys, and we thank them for their support of the Hawkeye basketball program, the Swarm in general, and as you mentioned, they love listening on the radio to Gary on football, and they love listening to basketball. So thank you, Doug and Chris from Cedar Rapids.
They're right behind the bench. They'll be cheering loud for the Hawkeyes tonight. For comprehensive coverage of college basketball, tune to Sirius XM Big Ten Radio, channel 372, in the car or on the all-new Sirius XM app. Sirius XM is the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games plus interviews and analysis. So cheer along with the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere.
Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/Big Ten Radio. It'll be time for the Mid-American Energy starting lineups after the break. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
If you move your car loan to Community Choice, you skip your payments for 90 days. That means you could listen to this commercial more than 500,000 times before your first payment. Think of what you could do with that time and head to unbankyourride.com and move your car loan.
Silver Star Car Wash, where unlimited washes start at just $19.99 per month. Free vacuums, free dry down towels, and convenient locations all over town. Come through as often as you like, starting at just $19.99 a month. That's a bargain that'll clean up your car without cleaning out your wallet. Fast, easy, and unlimited, starting at just $19.99 per month. Silver Star Car Wash is the best way to keep your car looking new all year long. Silver Star Car Wash. A better wash, a great feeling.
Hey Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis Infused Beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy, and alcohol-free. Just what you need to keep you relaxed when the game heats up. So grab yourself a Daydreamer. Sip local and dream big. As always, enjoy responsibly. Visit us online at enjoydaydreamer.com.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Jan Jensen and Fran McCaffrey. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
Facing a criminal charge or complicated family law situation, Carr Law Firm has the trial experts you need. As experienced trial attorneys, we understand how much is on the line. Go to carlawiowa.com for a free consultation. That's Carr with 2 R's, lawiowa.com.
Well, Rutgers with 12 victories and 12 losses under Steve Peichel, who is in his 9th season, 145 victories, 135 defeats. Did a great job at Stony Brook before taking the job here in New Jersey. And it's a team that, obviously, we've talked about the outstanding freshmen and also the veterans that mostly come off the bench. But that combination, when it has worked very well. You look back at January 13th against UCLA. Rutgers defeated the Bruins 75-68 and then backed that up with a victory at Nebraska at 85-82. And then lost a game at Penn State and Michigan State at 81-74. Then get a 7-point victory at Northwestern and then lose a tough one against Michigan in this building, who is playing good. Obviously beat Purdue last night. That was a 66-63 game. And then maybe the most impressive victory in the Big Ten so far for Rutgers was Illinois at 82-73. And then we've talked about the 9-point loss at Maryland. So this team is very capable of having big nights. But as you can see, it's just so difficult, Bobby, to get on a roll in this league. Get 3 or 4 in a row. It's trying to win 2, and then you'll drop 1, just depending on where things fall in the schedule.
Yeah, absolutely, Rob. It is. And with 18 teams, anybody can beat anybody on any given night. And that's why these teams all put an emphasis on protecting your home court. And when you're the road team, you got to come in here and take that home court advantage away. You got to get off to a quick start. You got to take good shots. You can't be jacking up shots early in the shot clock unless you're feeling it. And defense has to come in big time, and you got to rebound the basketball, and you cannot allow extra possessions, especially to a team like Rutgers that likes to score, try to get to 80.
Rutgers shoots the ball at 44% on the year. A pretty good three-point shooting team at 32.9, and they've knocked down 71% of their free throws. Time for our starting lineups, presented by Mid-American Energy. Mid-American Energy is working together, and that's how you win. That's why Mid-American Energy's roster of wind, solar, and energy sources work together to keep your service safe and reliable 24/7. Learn more at midamericanenergy.com. For the Scarlet Knights, So we'll talk first about the two outstanding freshmen, two of the top recruits in the country, and that is Dylan Harper, 6'6", 240-pound freshman out of Franklin Lakes, New Jersey. Of course, the Harper name runs deep here at Rutgers. His brother Ron Jr. and, of course, Dad Ron played 15 years in the NBA. He is averaging 19 points and 5 rebounds a contest. Ace Bailey, 6'10", 210-pound freshman from Chattanooga, Tennessee, also averaging 19 points and 8 rebounds, and is a 38% three-point shooter. Dylan Grant, you heard Steve Peichel talk about this freshman from Canada, moved to the state of Michigan and played his high school basketball in that state, but has really come on, especially as of late. Had 19 points against Maryland, 6'7", 222-pound freshman, averaging 6 points and 4 boards a contest. And the man in the middle will be Lathan Somerville, 6'10", 260, wide body freshman out of Peoria, Illinois, and Richwood High School. Jeremiah Williams, a 6'4" guard, redshirt senior, a veteran of sorts from Chicago, Illinois. Simeon High School, started his career at Iowa State, and also played at Temple, averaging 7 points and 3 rebounds. Somerville checks in at 8 and 4. Of course, as we've told you throughout the pregame show, no Drew Selwell, unfortunately, for the Hawkeyes after that ankle injury against Wisconsin on Saturday. Did come back in the game, but really wasn't effective, and hopefully nothing long-term that he'll be ready for Maryland on Sunday. So Josh Dix, of course, will be a starter, 6'6", 210 junior out of Council Bluffs, averaging 14 points and 3 rebounds, 3 assists a game, knocking down his three-pointers at 45%. Seydou Traore, 6'7", 220-pound sophomore from New York, averaging 6 points and 3 rebounds. He'll be joined by Peyton Sanford. Got to get Peyton hot tonight. 6'8", 215-pound senior from Waukee, averaging 16 points and 6 rebounds a game. Brock Harding into that starting lineup with the absence of Drew Selwell. Of course, Brock knows what it's like to start. Sophomore from Moline, averaging 9 points and 2 rebounds and 6 assists to lead the way for the Hawkeyes in that category. And Laje Dembele will get a start tonight. 6'8", 255-pound sophomore, averaging 4 points and 3 rebounds, but did a great job coming off the bench against the Badgers with 7 points and 4 rebounds. That was his highest output since New Hampshire. And here's an opportunity for him, Bobby, as he jumps into that starting lineup. And as a competitor, well, you just want to take advantage of that, don't you?
Absolutely. And Laje, the sophomore, first time we met Laje was here out in New Jersey. We were in Newark to play Seton Hall, I believe, over in a tournament, or the Big East Big Ten Showdown. Met Laje and his high school where he was going to. So it's a big day for Laje. He's going to have a lot of fans here. He's at St. Benedict's Prep. Thank you. A lot of fans that are going to be here. And as is Seydou Traore. Saw him in the hallway at the hotel outside the team room. He said he's got about 45 people, family and friends, made the trek down from the Bronx to watch him in the starting lineup here tonight.
New York and Newark. So they'll be represented in black and gold. And look for Seydou and also Laje to have potentially big nights, as the Hawkeyes will certainly need them. Those are the Mid-American Energy starting lineups. The Farmers State Bank tip is coming up next. It's the Hawks and the Scarlet Knights from Piscataway. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, 988 provides the direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org. A message from Iowa HHS.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Midwest One believed in us and gave us the money to get started, and it was great.
We're talking with Jack Piper of Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack.
In 2005, they were there when we opened Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack. They've been there every step of the way with funding and great feedback on how to expand our brand. Midwest One Bank has been great, and with the recent uncertain times, we got through it, thanks to Midwest One Bank.
Midwest One Bank. Simply better banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you want the best quality, safety, reliability, and savings, it's gotta be Honda. Save thousands with low 0% APR financing. When you gotta have selection, Honda cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, hybrids, and EVs are in stock and on sale. Like the 2024 Honda Prologue EV with 0% APR financing. To see why it's gotta be Honda, search your local Honda dealer today. See dealer for financing details. Financing on credit approval. Offer ends 3/3/25.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products. We've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
When you live in the Midwest, you're accustomed to leading the nation in certain things, from corn and pork production to eggs and soybeans. And now we're adding another product to that list, clean, renewable wind energy. By investing in wind turbines and partnering with area farmers and landowners, Mid-American Energy is harvesting wind power that's homegrown right in our very own backyard, which not only provides customers with low, stable energy rates, but also the support to make our Midwest communities safer and stronger.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, Hawkeye Basketball is brought to you by Shelter Insurance. The ball is in your court. Visit shelterinsurance.com to find an agent who can help you with your auto, home, and life insurance needs.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Men's Basketball. Midwest One, small enough to care, big enough to deliver. Member FDIC.
988. There is hope with a 988 Lifeline. Call or text 988 for free, 24/7. Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye Basketball. U.S. Bank, proud to support Iowa basketball. U.S. Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Hy-Vee, score big savings with a Hy-Vee Perks membership. By your local Ford dealers. And by Mid-American Energy. Look up, look out for overhead power lines. Visit midamericanenergy.com for electrical safety tips. It's game time. You're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa Hawkeyes with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Wellmark, here for every member, every moment. Learn more at wellmark.com. Now let's join Gary Dolphin and former Hawkeye Bobby Hansen for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield first half.
Rob Brooks and Bobby Hansen, mid-court at Jersey Mike's Arena, Piscataway, New Jersey, as we get set for Iowa and Rutgers. All plays under review tonight are brought to you by Athletico Physical Therapy. Are aches, pains, or injuries keeping you on the sidelines? Athletico's movement experts are here to help you turn your setbacks into comebacks and create a personalized game plan for your recovery. With no prescription or referral needed, Athletico Physical Therapy is where your comeback story begins. And Bobby, let's hope for no comebacks tonight, unless we have to. Hawks got to get off to a good start, knock down some shots, and come out with the energy on the road like they did at Carver Hawkeye Arena on Saturday.
Yeah, that's right, Rob. And you got to start in the defensive end. No, you can't let these two freshmen, fantastic freshmen that they are, Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey, get going early. Make them uncomfortable if you can. Make them work for everything that they get in tonight's game, because they're scores. It's going to be hard to shut them down, but got to make them work.
Average almost 40 points combined, and scares you a little bit, too, as Ace Bailey didn't feel well on Sunday. Only played 24 minutes. Told you, season low, 4 points. Boy, you know that he's ready to rock and roll and get out there tonight.
Yeah, what's going to be interesting and fun for me to watch is Seydou Traore is going to be assigned to Ace Bailey early in this game. Seydou's got the length, he's got the athleticism that he can go up there and challenge him at the rim.
Tonight's opening tip is brought to you by Farmers State Bank. You can earn $250 when you open an eligible checking account at the Tiffin branch or online. Get rewarded for banking with FSB. Visit myfsbonline.com for complete details. Subject to approval. Minimum $50 deposit. Requires e-statements and direct deposit. Member FDIC. A little bit of an early tip. 6:30 here on the East Coast. So I'm sure a little bit of a late arriving crowd, but 3/4 of the fans have made their way to their seats. As in the Big Ten, a little bit later on tonight, it is Washington at Ohio State. As we take a look at top 25 score, it is Villanova on top of number 9 St. John's 27-22. That at the 7:53 mark of the first. Traore, Somerville, out on the big red R here at Jersey Mike's Arena. We'll make that Ace Bailey is going to step in there. So Ace Bailey will jump with Seydou Traore at 6'7" against 6'10". Hawks in the black uniforms with the Tiger Hawk on the front in gold, and both players able to tap it, but a second effort by Rutgers will give the Scarlet Knights the opening possession, the basket to our right. Here's Williams on the left side. Bailey comes out in between the circles. You figure he's going to hunt some shots early. Gives it to Harper at the free throw line. Now left side, Williams tries to drive baseline. Spins against Brock Harding, trying to back his way in. Turnaround jumper is good on the baseline from mid-range.
Yeah, they identified where Brock Harding was over there. You got Josh Dick started out on Dylan Harper. It went to Jeremiah Williams, former Iowa State player. Just a little one-on-one move, jumped over the top of Brock for the early 2.
And he only had 4 points against Maryland as Traore goes down the left side of the lane. Short jumper outside the paint, no good. One and done for the Hawkeyes in a 2-0 basketball game. Rutgers with the lead in the basketball. Williams out in between the circles. Right side, Bailey. Now on the baseline, it's Somerville. First time he has touched the ball. Turnaround jumper from the opposite baseline, no. That's an air ball and dropped into the hands of Traore. Hawkeyes push it into the front court. Here's Josh Dix on the right side. Now Dembele gets into the paint, has the ball swatted away and stolen by the 6'7" Williams. Lob pass underneath, caught by Grant underneath, brings it back in the middle of the paint. Bank shot, no. Both teams go after the rebound. Touch last by Peyton Sanford. It'll be Scarlet Knights basketball along the baseline, leading 2-0.
Hawks do a good job retreating on defense there. Caused the basketball to be knocked out of bounds there, but they had an open layup, but good hustle prevented the 2 points.
Harper will trigger it in. Lobs it out high to Williams, who has the game's only basket.
Hawks will go zone.
Harding comes out on him. And now Rutgers works it around the arc. Williams just right at the top of the key. Finds an open Grant. One dribble. And Sanford came down to help defensively. Knocked it out of bounds. And just 5 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Rutgers basketball just left of the hoop. Look inside. Get it inside. Spin move. Harper scores.
Too easy right there, getting on the out-of-bounds play underneath, man-to-man against the Hawks, and gave it to Harper, and he went to work.
Sanford hands it off to Traore. Gets in underneath, fakes a shot on the left side, comes to the right, and the Hawks are on the board.
Yeah, Elijah Dembele there picks up the loose change and goes up and under, uses the rim to protect, and gets the Hawks on the board.
4-2 Rutgers. Scarlet Knights with the basketball. Harper out in between the circles. Grant, now to Williams in the corner, and a whistle on the baseline. We've got a foul underneath away from the ball.
And get Elijah.
And Billy is first. That'll be the team's first as well. Rutgers will throw it in again on the baseline. And this time they try to go to the backcourt, and Traore leaps in the air to try to steal the ball. And then tossed it out of bounds.
Fouled by Dylan Harper there, called for the tripping foul on Seydoux. Made an incredibly athletic steal of the basketball.
Did he get upstairs or what?
He got like a free safety. Nice job, Seydoux.
Fouls one apiece, Hawkeye basketball. Harding along the sideline will throw it in. Does so to Dix in between the circles. Gets a screen, angles right side. 4-2 Rutgers. Now comes to the free throw line and tried to slip a pass inside to Dembele, and the ball goes out of bounds. Hawkeye turnover. Rutgers basketball.
Trying to make something happen there. Josh Dix turned the corner. He became double teamed right there. Saw a sliver of daylight that he could maybe drop it in to Laji with the bounce pass, but it too low, hit him in the leg and knocked out of bounds.
Tough angle too, Bobby.
Tough angle. Absolutely it was, but trying to make a play.
4-2 Rutgers. Into the front court. Here's Harper on the left side. Dix comes out on him. Now Williams, right wing. Ace Bailey takes a couple of dribbles toward the baseline, stops outside the paint, then whips a pass inside to Somerville. 3 Hawkeyes there, but he's able to turn and score in the middle of the paint.
Should have been a foul called earlier when Bailey pushed Brock Harding out of the way.
And then Dix had a wide open layup on a fast break opportunity, and then was going to go up on the left side and just lost control of the basketball. On the baseline, over to Rutgers.
Hawks not a turnover-prone team, and that's 3 early, Robin, the first 3 minutes of play.
Well, we talk about that each and every week, how good they are in that assist-to-turnover category. Rutgers by 4, 16:54 left to go in the first with the basketball. Here's a lob and a dunk. Dylan Grant got open on the right wing. Made a couple of steps and got the pass and jammed it home.
8-2 for Rutgers now. Another turnover, 4th one on the Hawks.
Here's Harper in the front court. And a quick pass to Grant on the left side. And it looked like he wanted to go up a little bit too early. The ball slipped through his hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, a little tough pass there by Dylan Harper. He should have probably taken it all the way, but tried to jam that pass in there. Too hot to handle.
Yeah, that's one thing you've seen about Rutgers' play so far is maybe passing up some opportunities for some short jump shots, trying to get the ball even deeper and maybe a better shot. 8-2. Rutgers, 16:24 left to go in the first. Hawks work it around the arc. Here's Brock Harding getting the start for Thelwell. Goes to the left side. That little runner right outside the paint from mid-range is too strong off the window. And Rutgers gathers the basketball. Brings it into the front court. Williams, free throw line extended right. Peyton Sanford comes out on him. Dribbles it toward the logo. Between his legs. Hawks down by 6. Early going. Only 7 to shoot. Williams to the rim. Went down the left side, slipped it up on the right side, and scores.
With the clock winding down as well. And just drove right through the Hawkeye defense. Changed hands, and 10-2 lead for Rutgers.
Harding to Dix, way out near the hash mark. Brings it to the right side of the lane, flips it off, and there's a dunk. Seydoux, Traore wide open, but that play made by Josh Dix.
It was good penetration that time by Josh. Took 2 defenders with him and then flipped her back over his head to Seydoux for the slam.
B.J. Hayes into the game for Rutgers. Did not play against Maryland. Hawks down 6, playing defense. Hayes has the basketball, whips it Williams right at the top of the key. Now knifes his way down the right side, kicks it off in the corner. That's a wild three-pointer by Grant. Dug up by Harding. Into the front court. At the free throw line. Stops. Fires right side. Peyton Sanford for 3. Count it.
Nice find that time by Brock Harding. Under control. Kept his dribble alive. Took it to the free throw line. Reverse pivot and found Peyton open in front of the Rutgers bench from 22 feet for the 3.
And that pulls the Hawkeyes to within 3. 14:35 left to go in the first half. Somerville out behind the arc, top of the key. Rutgers has made 4 of their last 5. Williams slips into the paint, short-armed a shot, and the ball dug up by Dix. Iowa looks to run. Dix gets into the front court, top of the key, right side of the lane. Shot is no good, hit the bottom of the rim, and the ball goes out of bounds. Touched last by Rutgers. Nice little push, though, the last couple minutes by the Hawks.
Hawks got down 10-2, and now they're on a 5-0 run there to bring the score back 10-7.
14-13 left to go in the first half. Rutgers 10, Iowa 7. This is Hawkeye Basketball presented by Wellmark, Blue Cross Blue Shield from Learfield.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
At US Cellular, we believe in having healthy relationships with our phones so we can have better relationships with each other. Introducing Us Mode, a way to set your phone for less distraction and deeper connection. So dinner can sound less like this and more like this.
What'd you learn today? The sauropod was the tallest dinosaur ever.
Oh my goodness. Visit US Cellular in-store or online and we'll help set your phone to Us Mode, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, the 5G network built for us. See uscellular.com for details.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Men's Basketball. Midwest One, small enough to care, big enough to deliver. Member FDIC.
Hawks on a 5-0 run have pulled to within 3. It is 10-7, the 14-13 mark of quarter number 1. Hawkeyes 3 out of 6 from the floor and have knocked down a three-pointer, which is great news. Peyton Sanford, who struggled against Wisconsin, just 1 for 7 from deep, but got his first one to go tonight. Hey, Hawk fans, a Luka Garza meet and greet in Minnesota, plus VIP game tickets to the Timberwolves versus Phoenix Suns could be yours when you enter non-winning Feeling Lucky. Scratch tickets into your Iowa Lottery VIP club account. Simply visit ialottery.com/VIP for details and play today. You're right, Bobby. A couple turnovers early. Trying to make some special passes, but the Hawkeyes not a mistake team and need to get back to that form.
Yeah, have 4 turnovers right here at the first time out and haven't had any in the last couple of possessions. It looked like they've settled into it, the new starting lineup. They found out who's going to be where and picked up the intensity on the defensive end.
Only turned it over 9 times against Wisconsin. Hawks down 3. We'll have the basketball. Harding along the baseline, gets it into Peyton Sanford. Right wing, drives all the way to the basket. Left-handed shot is up and no good, but knocked out of bounds. Touched last by Bryce Dortch just into the game, and the Hawkeyes will have it again.
I like the move by Peyton Sanford there, though.
Well, now the officials have gotten together and reversing the call and saying the black and gold touched it last.
We're sitting up here about halfway up the arena. I'm not sure. They probably had a better look than we did, but I thought Rutgers guy knocked it out.
And that was the initial call. Evan Braun's into the game. Quickly for the Hawkeyes, approaching 14 minutes left to go in the first. Iowa down 3, a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Rutgers brings it across the timeline with Harper. Harding comes out on him near the timeline. Gets it back from Bailey. And now Hayes on the left side fakes a 3, goes all the way to the rim, and lays it up and in with the right hand. That's his first basket, and it's 12-7 in favor of Rutgers. Dix right at the top of the key. Cross-court pass to Peyton Sanford, puts it on the floor toward the baseline, kicks it back out to Harding. Rock dribbles between his legs, keeps that left-handed dribble going with 9 to shoot. Hesitates at the top of the key, stops at the elbow, looks, gives it off to Traore. He's 15 feet away straight away. Now back to Harding, and his desperation 3 skips off the left side of the rim and out of bounds.
Defense extended out on the Hawkeyes that time. Got caught with a late clock situation right there, and desperation heave by Brock. Didn't hit anything.
12-7 Rutgers with the basketball. Harper on the point. Jogs it across the timeline here at Jersey Mike's Arena. Pulls up his dribble near midcourt, and then Harding almost took it away from him. Now Martini in the corner for three. Buries a deep corner three from the left side.
Grad transfer, number 99. You don't see that in basketball a lot, but he's capable three-point shooter and knocks down his first attempt.
Played very well against Maryland on Sunday. Dix left open 16 feet straight away, drilled it.
Nice shot. That's Josh Jick's shot right there. Top of the key, fall away. Gets his first basket.
And he was ready to shoot it when the defense backed off. 15-9. Rutgers with the lead in the basketball. And a long two knocked down from the right wing by Ace Bailey. That's his first hoop.
You can see the talent that guy has at 6'10", able to stretch it out there to 20 feet.
Bryce Sanford into the game. Hesitates on the left wing and then brings it over to the right side. Kicks it back out to Dix, right at the top of the key. Brings it to the elbow area. 16-footer splashes this one home. Dix with four.
Same shot right there from 16 feet. As you mentioned, they've got the defender Hayes on him right there, but Josh makes him pay. He's got her going. They got to get the ball back to Josh.
Softly knocked that one down. It's 17-11. Hawks trail, playing defense. Here's Harper in between the circles. Now Dix on him, and he stops and fires a long three straight away. No. Rebound taken down by Harding. Quickly into the front court. Gets to the lane. Hesitates. Goes up and flips it up over the top of the front of the rim and drops it in.
Pretty move that time by Brock Harding. Took the defender off the dribble, Martini, and stopped and popped and gets his second basket of the game.
Aggressive. Three-pointer right wing. Good. Ace Bailey.
Got to get to him. Starting to feel it now. Guy didn't play much against Maryland. He's rested. Looking to score.
Rested and ready for sure. Peyton Sanford tries to get it back and does from the left wing.
No time. The answer, Peyton Sanford with the three in the left and left the Rutgers defender in his wake.
Hawks pull to within 4. Under 11 first half. Harper on the baseline. Kicks it back to Martini wearing number 99. Don't see that much. As a three-pointer no good by Hayes. Tip, no. Sanford gets the rebound. Peyton gets it to Dix. To Price. Sanford goes up strong on the left side and will shoot a pair.
Nice job. Got the defensive board, the Hawks. And you can rebound, you can run. Pass ahead to Price, and fouled by Ace Bailey. He'll shoot two when we come back.
10:40 left to go in the first. Hawks will be at the free throw line when we return. It is Rutgers 20, Iowa 16. This is Hawkeye Basketball presented by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield from Learfield.
Oh, I can't even think about cooking tonight. I'm so exhausted. You know what? I'll just grab Quick Start for supper. It's easy and everyone likes it. Plus, I need gas anyway. 2 birds, 1 stone. And it's so affordable. With my rewards card, I'll save even more. Yes, I am winning tonight. Wait, the kids are totally going to want dessert. I'll grab some of their chocolate chip cookies. Maybe for later or, for the drive home. It's fine. Life's busy. Quick Start's got you. Food's here.
Hey Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis Infused Beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy, and alcohol-free. Just what you need to keep you relaxed when the game heats up. So grab yourself a Daydreamer. Sip local and dream big. As always, enjoy responsibly. Visit us online at enjoydaydreamer.com.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game. As a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military during Hawkeye games this season, please join American Equity in thanking all who have served our country. American Equity is more than just retirement savings and income products. They are committed to providing you best-in-class service and high-quality retirement income that helps deliver the independence to dream and reach your goals. To learn more about American Equity, please visit their website at american-equity.com.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Men's Basketball. Midwest One, small enough to care, big enough to deliver. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Jersey Mike's Arena, Piscataway, New Jersey. Rutgers leads the Hawkeyes, but only by 4, 20-16. 10:40 left to go in the first. And the Hawkeyes are hot. 4 out of their last 4. And that's the Midwest One Bank Quick Step. Midwest One, small enough to care, big enough to deliver. Member FDIC. Hawkeyes 7 out of 12, Bobby. You got to like to see that early.
Yeah, and the rebounds are even right now, which is good. 6 rebounds apiece. But you mentioned 4 out of 4. It's a couple of jumpers by Josh Dix and Brock Harding, the drive and the hoop, and then the 3 by Peyton Sanford to pull the Hawks within 4. Now Brother Price to the free throw line. He's got to step up and make these 2 free throws.
And remember how good he was coming off the bench on Saturday at 14 points, 6 of 9 from the floor, at 11 in the first half. That was the most points he's had since 16 at Michigan.
He's playing with a lot of confidence now, Price is there, and we just need his scoring, we need his rebounding, we need his defense, provide that energy off the bench.
Hawkeye Basketball presented by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield as they present coverage of the Hawks. Price Sanford at the free throw line, basket to our left, Iowa down 4. Just 58% on the year. Much better shooter than that. And the first one is right through. Hawkeye Basketball is brought to you by 988 Lifeline. We can all help prevent suicide. There is hope with 988 Lifeline. Call or text 988 now. Second one also good. Pulls the Hawkeyes to win a pair.
Allows them to put the 1-2-2 3/4 court pressure on. Take some time off the clock.
Jamichael Davis, backup point guard into the game. Angles to the left side. Ace Bailey now out near the Hawkeye bench. Weaves his way into the paint. Kicks it into the corner for Davis. He brings it out top with 7 to shoot. Now here's Bailey on the right wing. Lost control of the ball. Now drives baseline and lost his balance. Stepped out of bounds. Outstanding defense by the Hawkeyes.
Nice job by Carter Kingsbury in particular, who just squared up Ace Bailey and didn't allow him to take that baseline drive. Nice job, Carter. Forced the turnover.
3 errors now for Rutgers. The Hawks with a 2 can tie. 3 to take the lead as we approach the midway point of the first half. Sanford for 3, all net from the left wing.
That's 3 threes made. Peyton Sanford here in the first half, and that came off a nice assist from Brother Price.
And the Hawks grab the advantage, 21-20. Dix with a block in the paint. Hawks bring it into the front court. Here's Kingsbury on the left wing. Drives toward the hoop, stops outside the paint as he picks up his dribble. Now here's Sanford in the corner. Drives to the rim and lays it up and in. 11 points for Peyton Sanford.
He is off and running. That time he shook Zach Martini, the defender, took him to the middle and then went baseline up and over for the 2.
That's what you love to see, Bobby. Knock down a couple of threes and take it to the rim.
Play with confidence.
Mid-range jumper is good. Just off the right elbow. Second hoop. Make that the third hoop for Ace Bailey. Now has 7.
And Carter Kingsbury, the defense applied. He was right there.
And Price Sanford to the rim as he lays it up with the left hand and really elevated nicely. Gives the Hawkeyes a 3-point lead.
I like that right there. They didn't settle for the 3. Price took it with the left hand, hard to the basket. Gets his second, got 4 points, 2 free throws on the hoop.
And that's what he was doing against Wisconsin. Hawks on a 12-2 run. Davis has the ball at the top of the key and a whistle. And this will go against the Hawks. Braun's his first. Hawks 7 of their last 7 from the field.
10 of 15 for the game, 67%. Hawks came out to compete, play with confidence.
Well, let's start. That's what we talked about.
Off to a good start.
Up 3. Rutgers gets the ball inbounds. Harper in between the circles. Takes a couple of dribbles, lost control of it, had to bat it to Durkak. First time he's touched the ball. And now Bronze commits the foul on the right wing, and that's 2 quick ones on him.
And Riley Mulvey will have to hustle in here real quick as Evan shakes his head. He didn't want to come out of this game, but unfortunately, with 2 fouls, we need everybody to last this entire game. Fran has to get him out.
8:28 left to go in the first. Hawks by 3. Rutgers with the basketball. Here's Bailey. Gets it inside to Somerville. Turnaround jumper in the middle of the paint is no good. Peyton Sanford gets the rebounds, and he'll stop and fire a three-pointer in and out from the right wing.
Halfway down.
Rebound to Rutgers. Bailey into the front court. Turns the corner at the free throw line and throws it right to Fran McCaffrey. Looked like a wide receiver for the Philadelphia Eagles and made the catch.
Nice catch by Fran. He was calling for that pass, and Rutgers played right into the trap.
Yeah, he'll take that a time or two, won't he?
Every time.
So Iowa basketball, as we have a shoe issue, it looks like, with Somerville. Hawks will have it in the backcourt. Price Sanford will bring it across the timeline, up 3. 8 minutes left to go. First half action from New Jersey. Nice pass inside. Mulvey takes one dribble, kicks it out to Price Sanford for 3. Right wing, no. Mulvey gets the rebound. Back out to Peyton Sanford. Short on the three-pointer left side. Hawks with another offensive rebound. Kingsbury. He'll fire. Sanford, no. Mulvey, the rebound, came right back to him at the free throw line. That's 4 now. Offensive boards. Dix on the right wing. Price Sanford, right at the top of the key. 7 to shoot. Tries to make a move toward the free throw line, and he collides with a defender. And it will be Rutgers with the foul.
I think they're going to get number 2 right there. Dylan Harper, that'll be his second foul.
So 2 on the second leading scorer for Rutgers at 19.1, Dylan Harper. 7:26 left to go in the first. Timeout on the court with the Hawkeyes leading by 3 at 25-22. Look up, look out for overhead power line. Visit MidAmericanEnergy.com for electrical safety tips. Call 811 before you dig. It's the law. Visit MidAmericanEnergy.com for natural gas safety tips. Hawks by 3. This is Hawkeye Basketball presented by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield from Learfield.
This winter, come see what being ranked the #1 state in public art spending looks like. Experience world-class performances and legendary venues. Learn more at exploreminnesota.com.
Midwest One believed in us and gave us the money to get started, and it was great.
We're talking with Jack Piper of Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack.
In 2005, they were there when we opened Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack. They've been there every step of the way with funding and great feedback on how to expand our brand. Midwest One Bank has been great, and with the recent uncertain times, we got through it, thanks to Midwest One Bank.
Midwest One Bank. Simply better banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Minnesota has your itinerary to an amazing winter getaway. Whether you like classical music or improv comedy, we've got your ticket. Experience world-class performances and legendary venues. Learn more at exploreminnesota.com.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Men's Basketball. Midwest One, small enough to care, big enough to deliver. Member FDIC.
Hawks on a 12-2 run the last 3 minutes and 41 seconds. Missed their last 4 shots, but all on offensive rebounds.
Yeah, nice job by Riley Mulvey. Got to give the kid credit. He got in there and scrapped. Got, I think, at least 3 times, maybe 4 times, he got the ball back for the Hawks.
Hawks get it in. Kingsbury tried to slip a pass to a cutting Peyton Sanford. Ball goes behind him and out of bounds over to Rutgers. Hawks by 3, 25-22. Acuff, his first appearance for Rutgers. 6'4" transfer from Duquesne. Williams on the left side, drives toward the baseline, kicks it to Acuff. 3, instant offense from the right wing off the bench.
Capable three-point shooter. Acuff comes in averaging 4 points, but he's a veteran. The grad student drains his first 3.
He started 4 games this year, ties the game at 25. Here is Price Sanford, goes down the left block, had the ball knocked away and dug up by the Scarlet Knights as they bring it into the front court. Acuff on the left wing, brings it toward the middle of the court. Peyton Sanford on him, gets it back. He's going to fire another 3, and that's all net from the top of the key.
Acuff, back-to-back 3s by the guy off the bench, providing some energy.
And that gives Rutgers a 3-point advantage, and the Hawkeyes with some miscommunication. Sanford brothers couldn't connect on the pass, and it goes out of bounds over to the Scarlet Knights on a 6-0 run the last 42 seconds. But that's the 2 3-pointers by Tyson Acuff, already above his scoring average at 4.4. 3 turnovers for the Hawkeyes, the last 2:41 as well.
As you mentioned, he's a former starter, so very capable reserve off the bench for Steve Pikel.
Brock Harding returns for Iowa.
Brock Harding back for the Hawkeyes. That'll be Price Sanford. Will get a breather. Rutgers with the basketball. On top by 3. 6:12 left to go in the first half. Here's Williams. Fires a cross-court pass to Martini. Hands it off to Acuff. Now being defended by Traore. As down the left side of the lane, the shot is swatted away and out of bounds. The Hawkeyes said, don't bring that down into the paint, as Williams went up. And that ball ended in the second row of seats.
Another nice play by Riley Mulvey, protecting the rim right there, and tried to run and save it, Sadru did, but he ran out of wood.
So Williams will throw it in the corner for Rutgers with 8 to shoot. Durkak played well against Maryland, drives down the left side of the lane, spins in the paint, kicks it back to Acuff for 3, and he drilled another one from straight away as the shot clock expired.
At this point now in the game, you cannot leave Acuff. That one with the clock winding down, the Hawks got pulled back into the paint, and Acuff makes him pay.
Down 6, Dix on the right wing, gets to the elbow. Now Traore. Free throw line extended right. Crowd starting to get into it. Tries to back his way in. Turnaround 13-foot jumper. Skips off the left side of the rim. Mulvey gets down on the court. And it's going to be a jump ball situation. It will stay with the Hawkeyes.
Another nice play by Riley Mulvey in there, scrumming that ball out on the offensive glass.
So let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye Basketball. And off a terrific inbounds play, Josh Dix races toward the basket on the left side. Nobody there, lays it up and in, and the Hawks pull to within 31-27.
That's 6 points now, Josh Dix. That one coming off a nice underneath out of bounds play by the Hawks.
Few do it better. Hawkeyes' ability to score off out of bounds plays. 31-27. Jumper is banked in by Jeremiah Williams right at the top of the key.
Yeah, no way he's trying to bank that thing. Just a lucky shot there by Williams.
A banked 3. Sanford tries to get it back in traffic from the left wing. No. And the run out. Down court pass to Williams, and he missed the layup. Took it from the right side of the court, down the middle, and it just rolled off into the hands of Josh Dix, who brings it into the front court. Harding for 3, right side short. And Grant Skies for the rebound. Rutgers on the move. Pace has picked up, and it is Durkak that tried to make a move toward the baseline on the left side and really dribbled it off his left foot and out of bounds. Hawkeye basketball down 34-27.
Hawks need to catch their breath right here a little bit and have a good offensive possession. You got a timeout coming in about 13 seconds whenever we go underneath 4, but all of a sudden this lead, it was tied at 25 apiece after the first three-pointer by Acuff. Then the 3 more were hit, and now they're down 7.
34-27 as we approach 4 left to go. Dix in between the circles. Mulvey comes out behind the arc, passes it back to Dix, who tried to whip a one-handed pass into Mulvey, and it's deflected. Here's Bailey. Makes a move down the right side toward the baseline, gets tangled with Mulvey, and he takes the charge. That's 2 on Ace Bailey.
Nice job by Riley Mulvey. Another nice play by the senior coming in off the bench.
Really good minutes. 3:52 left to go in the first half. Rutgers with the advantage at 34-27. As the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball, Midwest One combines sophisticated banking solutions and local expertise to deliver a custom financial strategy that is unique to your needs. Midwest One, small enough to care, big enough to deliver. Member FDIC. Hawkeye basketball presented by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. This is Hawkeye basketball presented by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield from Learfield.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with these local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, located in the Des Moines area. Carr Law, Community Choice Credit Union, and Royal Flooring. Facing a criminal charge or complicated family law situation, Carr Law Firm has the trial experts you need. As experienced trial attorneys, we understand how much is on the line. Go to carlawiowa.com for a free consultation. That's Carr with 2 R's, lawiowa.com.
At US Cellular, we believe in having healthy relationships with our phones, so we can have better relationships with each other. Introducing US Mode, a way to set your phone for less distraction and deeper connection. So dinner can sound less like this and more like this.
What'd you learn today? The sauropod was the tallest dinosaur ever.
Oh my goodness. Visit US Cellular in-store or online, and we'll help set your phone to US Mode, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, the 5G network built for us. See uscellular.com for details.
Hey folks, there's nothing better than burgers, beer, and sunshine. At Burger Shed, we've got all that and more. Try the pork banh mi sandwich with kimchi and teriyaki sauce, or triple your fun with the BS Mac, stacked with 3 buns with our signature BS sauce and homemade pickles. Wash it all down with a cold local brew, and don't forget to soak up the sunshine on one of our 2 patios with lakefront views. The only BS you need is the Burger Shed. Burger Shed, Bass Pro Drive, Altoona.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye men's basketball. Midwest One, small enough to care, big enough to deliver. Member FDIC.
Scarlet Knights on a 12-2 run the last 3:10. Hawkeyes just 1 for their last 9. And Rutgers leads at 34-27. Important 3:52 here to finish this off the first half.
Absolutely it is, Rob, and the Hawks know that. So you got to have good offensive possessions each time down. They've really taken care of the turnovers here in the last 6-8 minutes. They started out with 4 really quick in the game, now just at 7, but you got to rebound and you got to have good offensive possessions in here. And I'd look for your senior leader, Peyton Sanford, see if he can pop free here for a couple of threes to end the half.
Rebounds 13-11 in favor of Rutgers, and on the move right down the middle is Traore, but just could not get the extended layup to go. And we'll get a foul on the rebound.
Going to get Riley Mulvey for going after that offensive rebound once again.
That's only his first. There'll be ball possession for Rutgers. Hawks down 34-27. Some full court pressure and got an opportunity to work. Nice job by Harding. And then it's swiped away by Acuff. Pass inside to Grant. He pump fakes, but the Hawks are there defensively. And back outside. Acuff for 3. No good off the front of the iron. Finally missed one. Shoots it at 37% on the year. Hawks into the front court. Dix gets into the paint. Step back 15-footer. Gets it to go.
Got a soft roll. Hit that front iron over the top of the defender. And Josh Dix, that's his shot. That little fall away 17-footer.
Straight away right near the free throw line. Pulls the Hawkeyes to within 34-29. We're under 3 first half. Acuff Peyton Sanford comes out on him. Now gets it off to Hayes. He frees himself up for a three. Right side, no. And the rebound taken down by Traore. And he gets it into the front court. Here's Dix in between the circles. Goes between his leg. Angles right side. Now cross-court pass. Traore for three. No good off the back of the bracket. Long rebound hauled down by Acuff. Now ahead to Hayes. Layup strong. Put back is good. Rebound put back by Williams.
Jeremiah Williams got 9 points there to lead. He and Acuff lead Rutgers.
Harding feeds it right side. Dix tees up a three-pointer short off the right side of the rim. And the rebound battle won by Williams. 36-29 as we approach 2 left to go in the first, and then Williams loses control of the ball. Harding got a hand in there, but here's Peyton Sanford. Drives down the left side of the lane, flips it up awkwardly. Might have been partially blocked and dug up by Rutgers. Now into the front court. Martini for three, short. Long rebound by Brock Harding. As Peyton Sanford was a little bit slow to get back to the defensive end. Wonder if he tweaked an ankle, and he's going to go to the bench limping.
Don't need that. Took a little bit off-balance drive, had contact on the drive, no call. And
it looks like he lost his balance, then tried to flip it up behind his head.
Looking to get to the free throw line.
36-29 Rutgers. Hawkeye basketball. Hawks can't afford any more injuries. Drew Thelwell already not playing in this game. Hopeful for Sunday at Maryland. Hawks down 36-29. 1:35 left to go in the first half, and a whistle. Durkak. It'll be his first, just the team's fifth, so it'll be ball possession for the Hawkeyes. Dix will throw it in at the hash mark. Durkak will guard him, get it into Harding, comes to the elbow left side. Now fires it right side. Price Sanford three, no good. Rebound put back, no, by Dembele. And a whistle and a foul on the rebound.
Baja wanted that one back. He was right at the doorstep of the rim right there when he received the pass. Went up there, missed it, went back and got it, tried to get it, and called for the foul into the game, Evan Bronze.
Dembele will pick up his second. Bronze has to come back in also with two personals. 36-29, Hawks down. Rutgers with the basketball. Here's a three-pointer left side. Good. Knocked down by Davis from the left wing. Hawks into the front court with Harding. Now down 10 as we approach a minute left to go in the first half. Price Sanford, short corner right side. Bronze, one dribble. Gives it to Dix, comes off that screen, top of the key. Dribbles into the paint. Short jumper is good.
Josh Dix comes up big once again over the top of some really good defense that time by Rutgers, but Josh Dix stuck on automatic. Keep getting him the basketball.
And he has 10. He had 13 against the Badgers, 10 coming in the first half. 39-31. Hawkeyes down playing defense. Here's Hayes bringing the ball to the top of the key. Shoves it off to Durkak. Way out near the hash mark on the left side. Cross-court pass to Martini. Fires a three. Got it to go. That's 2 threes for Zach Martini. Transfer from Princeton. Only averaging 4 points a game.
They've got 8 three-point field goals in the first half. 8 of 14. 6 of those are by 3 guys off the bench. Martini with 2, Jermichael Davis with 1, and Tyson Acuff started this three-point barrage with 3 three-point field goals made.
FS Envision, Seed Corn, and FS High Soy. Soybeans are proud partners of Hawkeye Athletics. Get the seed you need from the people you trust. Contact your local FS Envision and High Soy retailer or visit FSSseed.com. FSseed.com to learn more. Well, 17 seconds left to go in the first. Rutgers 42, Iowa 31. Rutgers, not a great three-point shooting team, just under 33% on the year, but lighten it up tonight, 8 of 14.
Home cooking is what they're getting right here, feeling comfortable.
Final possession of the first half.
17 seconds left to go. They're going to work against some three-quarter court pressure.
Harding in the backcourt against Davis. Brings it into the front court, angles right side, and he is held. JaMychal Davis, his first, and that's only 6, had a foul to give. Bryce Sanford at the hash mark, throws it in. Here's Harding with 7 seconds. Brock dribbles down the right side all the way to the iron and lays it up and in off the window.
Good hard drive by Harding with the right hand to get this thing into single digits.
That's a big basket, Bobby, to take some momentum into intermission.
Absolutely it does, and Hawks know what they got to do. They got to cover the three-point shooters here to start the second half.
We've played 20 minutes of basketball. It is Rutgers 42, Iowa 33. That's our halftime score. Stay tuned for a first half recap on the University of Iowa Healthcare halftime show. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin, and if you want your home to be exceptionally comfortable during these cold Iowa winters and hot, humid summers, you need to turn to Dave Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Lennox has been serving Iowa consumers since 1895, when Dave Lennox built his first furnace in Marshalltown, and Lennox is still building its high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners there today. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and your local Lennox dealer. Lennox and the Hawkeyes. Now there's a winning combination.
Midwest One believed in us and gave us the money to get started, and it was great.
We're talking with Jack Piper of Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack.
In 2005, they were there when we opened Jimmy Jack's Rib Shack. They've been there every step of the way with funding and great feedback on how to expand our brand. Midwest One Bank has been great, and with the recent uncertain times, we got through it, thanks to Midwest One Bank.
Midwest One Bank. Simply better banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024, U.S. Bank.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
You've been listening to healthy coverage of Hawkeye basketball, presented by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Wellmark, here for every member, every moment. Learn more at wellmark.com. This is the University of Iowa Healthcare Halftime Show. University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives.
Brock Harding gets a layup at the buzzer and pulls the Hawkeyes to within 42-33 at the half here at Jersey Mike's Arena. University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you no matter where you are in the state, changing medicine and changing lives for all of Iowa and beyond. Visit uihealthcare.org. Well, Bobby, Rutgers three-point shooting, they do it decently and just under 33% as a team, but 57% through the first half.
And it wasn't just one person. It was 5 guys that made threes. Starters, Ace Bailey had 1 3. He had 1 by Jeremiah Williams. And then off the bench, Zach Martini hit a pair. JaMychal Davis hit 1, and Tyson Acuff. When the score was tied, where they were down by 3, the Hawks up 25-22. Acuff goes off back-to-back-to-back threes. Got to cover him.
Josh Dix, Peyton Sanford, good stories in the first half.
Yeah, Peyton leading scorer with 11, Josh Dick with 10, and those are the guys you got to lean on the offensive end. You got to get some help from the others. I thought Riley Mulvey came in with some good rebounding help in there. Got to play without fouling, and the start of this second half here, Rob, is going to be critical. Obviously, the Hawks down by just 9, but you cannot let Rutgers pull away and extend this lead any further.
And hopefully, Peyton Sanford can go. Looked like he tweaked a lower leg and had to go to the bench.
We'll check with the assistant coach. I think it's Sherman Dillard has this scout, see if he's got an update on Peyton's health.
With the Hawkeyes down 42-33, the University of Iowa Healthcare halftime show continues in a moment. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Facing a criminal charge or complicated family law situation, Carr Law Firm has the trial experts you need. As experienced trial attorneys, we understand how much is on the line. Go to carlawiowa.com for a free consultation. That's Carr with 2 R's, lawiowa.com.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products, we've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
At Mid-American Energy, our 1.6 million customers depend on our energy 24/7. That's why we work 24/7 to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need. To keep our 99.9% reliability record, we're enhancing our technology, improving resiliency, and investing in critical infrastructure. We're generating power from all available resources to cover any increases in demand. And we're innovating to ensure you always have the energy you need. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment. Knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
Hawkeye Basketball on 1040 WHO is brought to you by American Equity, Better Business Bureau, Daydreamer, Quickstar, Lennox, Tournament Club of Iowa. Support those who support the Hawkeyes.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Iowa. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Rutgers has led for 16 minutes and a second. Hawks for 2:58 in the first half. Welcome back to the University of Iowa Healthcare halftime show from Piscataway, New Jersey. Iowa trails 42-33. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by Kohl's. The unexpected happens every day. When it does, head to Kohl's and Kohl's.com for everything your family needs. Kohl's, where families come first. Hawkeyes with 18 points in the paint, Rutgers with 12, and the Rutgers bench has been a storyline as well with 20 points off the bench. Iowa with just 4. For the Hawkeyes, 2 players in double figures. Peyton Sanford with 11 on 4 of 9 from the floor. He was also very good early from three-point range, 3 out of 6. Josh Dix continues his good first half play the last couple of outings. He has 10 on 5 of 7 from the floor. 4 from Brock Harding, including that last basket of the first half, which pulled the Hawkeyes to within 42-33. Price Sanford off the bench with 4. 2 apiece for Traore and also Laji Dembele, who got the start tonight. Balanced attack for Rutgers. Nobody in double figures, and some players leading the way that you might not expect. It's not Dylan Harper, and Ace Bailey does have 7, but Jeremiah Williams on 4 of 7 from the field has 9 points. Zach Martini a couple of threes, off the Rutgers bench with 6. And Tyson Acuff, 3 out of 4 from deep, and he has 9 points. In the plus-minus category, he is a plus 14. That is the highest by any player on either team. That's a look at our halftime stats report brought to you by Hy-Vee. Hey, Hawkeyes, after the game, stop by your local Hy-Vee, where they've lowered prices on thousands of items you use each and every day. Hy-Vee, dedicated to making your life easier, healthier, and happier. Now it's time for the Charity Stripe Recap, brought to you by Latham Seeds, EMC Insurance, and Great Southern Bank. Let's see how the Hawkeyes finished the first half at the line. Really hasn't been a factor here in the first 20 minutes. We'll see about the second half. The Hawks have been there 2 times and knocked down both of them. Actually, one time, 2 free throws for 100%. Rutgers did not shoot a free throw in the first half. A quick moving first half with the Hawkeyes trailing the Scarlet Knights 42-33. This is the University of Iowa Healthcare Halftime Show, and it will continue after the break. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
Cancer doesn't care. It doesn't care what you look like, how old you are, what you do, or where you live. We do. University of Iowa Healthcare is doing more to beat cancer than anyone in the state. From second opinions to life-saving treatments that happen here first. We lead the way in research, training, and care because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
When you live in the Midwest, you're accustomed to leading the nation in certain things. From corn and pork production to eggs and soybeans. And now we're adding another product to that list. Clean, renewable wind energy. By investing in wind turbines and partnering with area farmers and landowners, Mid-American Energy is harvesting wind power that's homegrown right in our very own backyard. Which not only provides customers with low, stable energy rates, but also the support to make our Midwest communities safer and stronger.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Hear that? That's the Iowa Lottery powering up the new Pac-Man scratch ticket, where you could chomp your way to $50K in instant cash prizes. Even if you don't score big in your first round, you still get an extra life. Because you can enter non-winning tickets in the VIP club for a chance to win a Pac-Man arcade package, plus your share of $325,000 in cash prizes. That's a lot of Waka Waka winning. Woo-hoo! Pac-Man is registered and copyrighted by Bandai Namco Entertainment Inc. Enter and see rules at iLottery.com/VIP.
Wednesday night Big Ten basketball from Jersey Mike's Arena, Piscataway, New Jersey, the home of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, who lead the Hawkeyes 42-33 at the half. It's time to take a look at the U.S. Bank scoreboard, as U.S. Bank is a proud sponsor of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Together, there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Only one other game in the Big Ten tonight, and that is Washington at Ohio State, not underway. And the Drake Bulldogs, 22-2 on the season, winners of 10 in a row, have a contest, a tough one tonight at Illinois State. In the top 25, number 9 St. John's and Villanova in a good one at the half. It's 44-42. in favor of the Wildcats. And number 19, Ole Miss, has a 7-point advantage over South Carolina, 21-14. Only 2 games underway in the top 25. Carolina down 7 against Ole Miss. It is California at number 3, Duke. Arizona State at number 12, Texas Tech. And 21st ranked Missouri Tigers host Oklahoma. All of those games a little bit later on. Right here, it is Rutgers 42, Iowa 33 at the half. We'll be back with the University of Iowa Healthcare halftime show in a moment. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Hey folks, this is Jeff Grunder from the Machine Shed. We're all about comfort food at the Machine Shed. Indulge in our classic fried chicken, which is prepared with our own secret spices. Or try our Cattleman sirloin tips, featuring certified Angus beef, served with our famous mushroom stuffing that has onions and Swiss cheese, all topped with a garlic herb sauce. Come experience the taste of home cooking at the Machine Shed.
I-80 in Hickman Road, Urbandale, and I-80 in Northwest Boulevard, Davenport.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, or just needs someone to listen, 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Just about ready for second half action. Iowa and Rutgers. Scarlet Knights lead it 42-33. Welcome back to New Jersey. Rob Brooks and Bobby Hansen, and hopefully Peyton Sanford with 11 first half points. Limped off latter stages of the first half. Hopefully he's good to go here in the second half. They need him.
Yeah, after the interview with Coach Dillard here, we'll hear in a second. Said, Peyton, you okay? As he came out, he shook his head. Yeah, ready to go.
And it is time for our John Deere halftime interview, brought to you by great John Deere dealers, Van Wall Equipment, with locations in Indianola, Iowa Falls, Knoxville, Manning, and Marshalltown. Here's Bobby Hansen and Iowa assistant coach Sherm Dillard.
Sherman, you guys came out and really battled there in that first half. Got good contribution off the bench, but the three-pointers from Rutgers got you a little bit. Give me the rundown of the first half.
Well, obviously, we come into the game. We want to defend our two studs. Those guys are on the bench, and then Rutgers makes a run with guys stepping up making threes. Acuff gets 3 threes. Okay, we have to make the adjustment and start guarding people out on the perimeter. We've got to look away and anticipate where the next threat is and be there on the catch, be there to touch, and make sure we contest those shots.
And that's exactly what the Hawkeyes are going to have to do. Get out on those three-point shooters as Rutgers has the ball, opening possession of the second half, and there's a big block along the baseline by Traore. Did not let Grant get that ball to the rim, and now receives a nice pass from Peyton Sanford and lays it up and in. Traore, his second basket.
Doing it at both ends. Seydou Traore coming out with some intensity there. Got down in his defensive stand, blocked the shot, ran the court, and Peyton hit him with a pretty pass.
Now here's Williams, makes his way to the elbow, and a blocking foul will be charged to Brock Harding as Iowa pulls to within 7 at 42-35, just underway, second half. Ball possession. Williams will trigger it in for Rutgers and can't get it in, and wanted to avoid the 5-second call and got the timeout.
I think he got the 5-second call there. Yeah, referee on the outside said, no, you can't call that timeout when I'm at 4.
Perfect. He tried, and the officiating crew did not give it to him, so Hawkeye basketball. Harding gets to the free throw line. Back to Peyton Sanford as he makes a move down the right side of the lane, kicks it back Here's Traore. Top of the key, drives down the left side of the lane. High arching shot, no. Rebound putback is good by Dembele.
Climbing the offensive glass that time by Ladji Dembele. A couple of baskets. Hard drive by Seydou Traore, and Ladji there for the rebound.
And a blocking call will be called on the Hawks as Somerville tried to make a move down on the right block. But Iowa has pulled to within 5, 42-37. And that's Harding's second, Bobby. Got to be careful now with 18:36 still to play.
Two quick ones Brock picked up here in the first minute and a half of the second half.
And remember, no Drew Thelwell tonight with that ankle injury. Rutgers throws it into the backcourt. Jeremiah Williams, leading scorer in the first half for the Scarlet Knights, brings it into the front court. 2-3 zone. Iowa gets it extended, and that leaves that middle wide open, and Bailey takes advantage with the right-handed layup.
He did. They found the sweet spot there in the zone. Just caught it at free throw line and went hard to the basket.
Peyton Sanford races underneath the basket. Now kicks it out to Dembele, and a whistle on the left side of the court. Lathan Somerville. That'll be his first ball possession for the Hawkeyes. Right of the goal along the baseline, down 44-37. Almost 2 minutes into second half action. Harding looks inside, takes his time, then has to lob it out to Peyton Sanford near the hash mark. Now back to Brock. Along the baseline, brings it toward the free throw line, kicks it into Dix. Pump fake, goes up and finishes.
Two nice plays right there. Brock Harding drove hard, kept his balance, stayed under control, and then found the back cut by Josh Dix.
Bailey, three-pointer left to the top of the key, no. On a little inside-out play by Rutgers, but a foul will be called along the baseline.
Iowa foul 13.
Ladji Dembele picks up his third, and Riley Mulvey, good minutes in the first half. Back on here in the second. Harper will throw it in for Rutgers. Goes backcourt again, and this ball is tapped out of bounds by Williams, and Harding was with him stride for stride.
Playing like a defensive back there, Brock Harding played the ball nicely and almost screened out Jeremiah Williams there to not allow him to go get that in the backcourt. Hawkeye basketball.
Peyton Sanford gets it back from Mulvey, and as he tried to make a move down the left side of the lane, a hold will be called on Jeremiah Williams.
That's what happens when you aggressively take the ball to the basket.
And that'll get Zach Martini up off the bench. Somerville will sit down with the Hawkeyes down 44-39, but a good start in the first few minutes of the second half.
You bet it is. The start has been a 6-2 start for the Hawks.
And now I think there's some blood on the left arm of Ace Bailey. He'll have to get that attended to. As the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Men's Basketball, Midwest One combines sophisticated banking solutions and local expertise to deliver a custom financial strategy that is unique to your needs. Midwest One, small enough to care, big enough to deliver. Member FDIC. That's taken care of. So Ace will get a little tape on that left wrist, and it will be Hawkeye basketball on top 44-39. Just underway, second half. Get it into Dix on the left wing. Martini comes out on him. Now Peyton Sanford, top of the key, drives into the paint, holds the ball, has to kick it back to Dix. Shot clock under 10. Dix will fire a three. No good off the right side of the iron. Long rebound taken down by Williams. Brings it himself into the front court. Hands it off to Harper, and he knocks down a long two left to the top of the key.
Had a foot on the line, and that would have been a three, but after the rebound there by the defensive rebound by Rutgers, the run out and transition, long two.
Just his second basket. Dix eyes a three-pointer, missed that one. Left wing, and the long rebound again in the hands of Williams. Now to Harper. Stops just right at the top of the key. Now gets it back to Williams. Near the left wing, outside the arc. Bounce pass to Bailey in that same area. Bailey wants a one-on-one move. Goes toward the baseline. Baseline jumper from 8, no good. Battle for the rebound, won by Williams. Boy, he's done it all for Rutgers so far. Spent a lot of time in the paint. Finally gets it back to Dylan Harper. Another opportunity for the Scarlet Knights. Harper drives left side, goes up from 16, lost control of the basketball into the hands of Traore. Down the left side of the lane, spins paint. He's doubled. Ball batted away, but saves it from going out of bounds right next to the Hawkeye bench. Now, into the corner. Traore for three. No good off the right side of the rim, off the Harding pass. Lob pass down along the baseline. Williams up and under, layup against Mulvey, good.
In transition, the Hawks will slow coming back. Williams gets the up and under layup.
Sanford gets it right back. Peyton Sanford from the left wing drives it into the paint. Right-handed layup, good.
Good aggressive move by Peyton. Ryan left to right there with the answer.
13 for Peyton Sanford. Hawkeyes down 7. Rutgers slows the pace a little bit on this possession. Want a one-on-one move for Harper, and he gets all the way to the front of the iron and a foul.
Iowa foul, 44, Riley.
That'll be 2 on Riley Mulvey.
Timeout on the floor.
As we have timeout on the court with 15 and 35 left to go in the second half. Hawks down by 7. Rutgers 48, Iowa 41. This is Hawkeye Basketball presented by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield from Learfield.
Everyone knows the BBB is the Better Business Bureau, but depending on what you need, it's the Better Plumber Bureau, the Better Auto Mechanic Bureau, the Better Accountant Bureau. That's because the BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better check that business out first so you don't get ripped off bureau. Be smart. Always look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
At US Cellular, we believe in having healthy relationships with our phones so we can have better relationships with each other. Introducing US Mode, a way to set your phone for less distraction and deeper connection. So dinner can sound less like this and more like this.
What'd you learn today? The sauropod was the tallest dinosaur ever.
Oh my goodness. Visit US Cellular in-store or online and we'll help set your phone to US Mode, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, the 5G network built for us. See uscellular.com for details.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bumps Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkmine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bumps is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bumps and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkmine Golf Course. Bumps Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
Of 41 for the contest, 53%, 20 of 38 for Rutgers. The good news, the three-point defense has been much better for the Hawkeyes to start half number 2, but still down 7. But I think Iowa did some really good things, Bobby, especially the first 2 or 3 minutes. Came out strong in half number 2.
In particular, Seydou Traore and Elijah Dembele, the guys that they needed to get some production out of. Seydou had the block at one end. He runs down, receives a nice pass from Peyton Sanford, gets a strong layup there. So, yeah, they're paying attention to what needs to be done here. Now, the next 4-minute segment, the Hawks got to close this gap down from 7 to get it to even or 2 or 3 points, and don't let this 7-point lead balloon to 12 or 15.
Summit Agricultural Group is committed to Iowa and adding value to Iowa products. Corn, beef, hogs, ethanol. Let's go Hawks. So after the Mulvey foul, that's his second, we find Dylan Harper at the free throw line with 4 points. The left-hander puts it up and in. 74% on the year. 3 percentage points above the team average. Harper averaging 19 a game, now has 6, makes both. And Rutgers goes up by 9 points. Here's Harding. Brings the ball to the right side, pulls up his dribble. Sanford comes off a screen, 3, top of the key, no. Grant the rebound for Rutgers. Looking to push. Gets it left side, Bailey fakes a 3, drives baseline, kicks it back to Martini. Now back to Bailey. Let's see if he gets aggressive against Peyton Sanford. He does. Gets into the paint. 14-foot jumper, no. But a foul before the shot.
Looks like they're going to get Peyton for the hand check. His first foul. From my angle, it looked like Ace Bailey kind of shoved off on him a little bit there to shed the defender.
Got that left arm out there, and you just got the feeling once Ace got that basketball for the second time, he was going to try to make something happen. As the Hawks try to make something happen defensively, as the ball is swatted away by Traore and out of bounds as Rutgers tried to get it in the paint off the inbounds play. And now we'll have to inbounds it in the short corner along the sideline. They do so. Harper gets it to Bailey. 15-foot jumper straight away, no. Peyton Sanford skies for the rebound. Hawks quickly get it down. Bruns goes up, and Evan Bruns jams it home. Beat everybody down the floor.
Nice pass ahead by Peyton Sanford. The catch in traffic by Evan Bruns, and a little pump fake, and then up and two-hand slam dunk. That's the way to go, Evan.
His basket is a big one, and his first one. Pulls the Hawkeyes to within 50-43. 14:33 left to go. Bailey drives down the right side of the lane. Missed the right-handed layup. A little bit too strong off the window, but the rebound to Rutgers. Three-pointer Acuff is no good from the right wing. That's good news. He hit three in the first half. Harding gets all the way down on the left block. Nowhere to go. Gets a one-handed pass to Traore. Now back to Brock, left to the top of the key. Dix, free throw line extended right. In the corner, Peyton Sanford, catch and shoot. No good. Bruns, the rebound, back to Sanford. Whips a pass to Brock Harding for three. Drills it from the left wing.
Big shot that time by Brock Harding. Nobody around him, called for the basketball off the offensive rebound. Peyton found him right in front of the Hawkeye bench. Hawks within 4.
Side-to-side basketball. Harding with 7. Hawks pull to within 4. 13:41 left to go. Second half action. Martini, one dribble near the top of the key, gives it to Harper, makes a move in the paint, kicks it right side. Acuff, three is good, right in front of the Rutgers bench.
Dribble penetration, collapse the Hawkeye defense, and the kick out to the right corner for the three. That's 4 threes made. Acuff.
And a whistle to stop play as Harding had the basketball. Looks like they're going to get a couple of towels and
the ball
wipe some perspiration off.
Right.
So the Hawks will have it along the sideline, down 53-46, 13:24 left to go in the ball game. Harding will throw it in. Gets it to Dix out near the timeline. Wheels to the left. Now to the free throw line. Step back 17-foot jumper. Rattles it home. Beautiful execution and a one-on-one move by Josh Dix.
Another impressive step back 2 by Josh Dix. What's he got in the game? 14 points to lead the Hawks.
He's averaged 20 the last 2 ball games with the absence of Owen Freeman. 53-48. Hawks still down. Acuff, 3 from the right wing. That's an air ball into the hands of Seydou Traore. Now Peyton Sanford, free throw line extended left. Keeps that right-handed dribble going. Now Dix in between the circles. Harding comes out near the hash mark and makes a move toward the baseline, and he's bumped by Zach Martini.
That'll be his first third team foul on the Scarlet Knights.
He had 10 points at Maryland. Don't forget that you can join the Swarm and team up with Iowa athletes to support local charities. Make a difference today. Visit iowaswarm.com to learn more. Hawks get it in. Run a play, a sideline out of bounds play that works to perfection, results in a layup by Josh Dix. Brock Harding, a beautiful feed.
Really was, and a nice cut from the weak side there by Josh Dix to receive the pass and went up strong for the hoop.
One possession game. The Hawkeyes pull to within 3. Here's contact on the left wing and a blocking foul. It was going to be called on Bruns. That'll be 3 on him as he made contact with Durkak on the left side.
Unfortunately, that is team foul number 6. Rutgers has committed just 1.
At the 12-16 mark. Hawks trail only by 3 as they have made 3 of their last 3 from the field. Harding falls down. Acuff comes to receive a pass left to the top of the key. Brings it in between the circles. Harding nose to nose with him. Hayes back into the game on the right wing. 4 to shoot. They get it to Somerville. 15-foot jumper, no good. A little bit of a fadeaway, and the Hawks get the rebound. Sanford to Harding to Dix, and he tried to make a move and ran in to Jeremiah Williams and got him in the midsection, but that's going to be a blocking foul on the Rutgers point guard. That's his second.
Jeremiah Williams. His second.
And he's in some pain.
Timeout on the floor.
And good for him that there's a timeout. And good for the Hawks to pull to within 3. Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield knows you're here for every memorable moment, every fast break, every three-pointer, and every game-winning play. We hope there's one of those tonight. Wellmark is here for every moment as well, with trusted healthcare coverage you can count on all season long. Find the right plan for you at wellmark.com/hoops. 11:50 left to go in the second half. Iowa has made their last 3 from the floor and have pulled to within 3, 53-50. This is Hawkeye Basketball presented by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield from Learfield.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024, U.S. Bank.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment. Knowing that blue is here for you. Go to wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why our agents work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Isn't it time to check Shelter out? Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Men's Basketball. Midwest One, small enough to care, big enough to deliver. Member FDIC.
Hawkeyes with a nice push to pull within 3 points with 11:50 left to go in the second half. It is Rutgers 53, Iowa 50. University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you no matter where you are in the state, changing medicine and changing lives for all of Iowa and beyond. Visit uihealthcare.org. It'll be Hawkeye basketball along the side. Dix will throw it in. Holds it above his head and gets it to Peyton Sanford at the top of the key. Angles left side, pull up 15-foot jumper. Bounced on the iron a couple of times, couldn't get it to go. Rebound taken down by Ace Bailey. Brings it into the front court. Rutgers with a 3-point advantage. Durkak on the right side tries to back his way in against Brock Harding. Gets into the paint. And Brock Harding gets both hands in there and ties up Durkak.
Nice job by Brock, holding his ground in there. He's undersized. Durkak just kept trying to back him in there. Brock held him off there, and jump ball called, Hawkeye ball.
Got both hands in there as soon as that basketball was exposed, and the possession arrow favors the Hawkeyes as Harding brings it across the timeline. can tie with a 3, pull to within 1 with a 2. On the move on the left side is Traore, and he dropped that shoulder and is going to be called for a charge. Just his first personal.
Trying to make an aggressive move. Rutgers defender slid over there. Could have gone either way.
Rutgers has not scored for 2 minutes and 17 seconds. The Iowa defense has had a lot to do about that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And now on the ensuing inbounds here, the Hawkeyes have a chance to set up their three-quarter court pressure.
Down 3. 11-14 left to go in the second half. Traore out on the point of that, but Rutgers breaks it. And a missed layup, but then a dunk by Somerville, but wave it off. The ball still in the cylinder, and Ace Bailey might have got that layup to go, but Somerville a little bit too aggressive on the putback attempt.
The right call. Up there, the ball was still in the cylinder.
Bounced off the back of the bracket toward the front of the rim. Wave it off. Hawkeyes in the front court. Dix left to the top of the key, gets a screen, comes to the right side, 17 feet away from the basket, and a post up by Dembele, and he is pushed from behind. Somerville, his second.
His second personal foul, time on Rutgers.
That'll be 5 team fouls on the Scarlet Knights. Iowa down 3 with the basketball. They get it into Dembele, hands it off to Dix, fires a three-pointer straight away. 3 is good by Josh Dix. We're tied at 53.
Such a pretty shot there by Josh Dix. He just created space with the step back straight on 22 feet.
7-0 run, the last 2:31 by the Hawkeyes, 4 of their last 5 from the floor. 10:30 left to go. Hawks have tied this basketball game at 53. Harper gets into the paint, turnaround 15-foot jumper, rimming no. Rebound taken down by Traore. Gets it to Harding. Keeps that left-handed dribble going into the front court. Gets a Dembele screen. Kicks it back to Peyton Sanford for the lead. A little bit strong off the back of the iron. Rebound to Dylan Harper. Brings it himself into the front court. Stops at the top of the key. Now Bailey on the right side. Goes toward the baseline. Step back 3. Corner off the left side of the iron. Sanford, the weak side board to Brock Harding. Tied at 53. Harding gets into the paint. Kicks it back for Josh Dix. 3. Count it from the top of the key. Hawks grab the lead by 3.
Back-to-back threes by Josh Dix. And a nice kick-out pass by Brock Harding. Josh Dix, player of the game.
Feeling it with 22. That's the first lead, Bobby, since the 9:01 mark of the first half at 25-22.
Yeah, the Hawks are playing with some momentum right now. They're playing with some confidence. They're doing it on the defensive end, getting the rebounds, and then knocking down shots behind Josh Dix, who has hit back-to-back-to-back-to-back 4 field goals in a row for Josh Dix.
Beautifully said. I love to hear it.
Keep it up, Josh.
On a 15-3 run are the Hawkeyes, the last 5:06. 9:46 left to go. Hawks by 3, and that gives us time to pause 10 seconds for station identification along the 45-plus station Hawkeye Radio Network. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield. Rutgers scoring drought of 3:45. The Hawkeyes grab the lead 56-53, 9:46 left to go in the second half. This is Hawkeye Basketball presented by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield from Learfield.
Oh, I can't even think about cooking tonight. I'm so exhausted. You know what? I'll just grab Quick Start for supper. It's easy and everyone likes it. Plus, I need gas anyway. 2 birds, 1 stone. And it's so affordable. With my rewards card, I'll save even more. Yes, I am winning tonight. Wait, the kids are totally going to want dessert. I'll grab some of their chocolate chip cookies. Maybe for later or, for the drive home. It's fine. Life's busy. Quick Start's got you. Food's here.
If you move your car loan to Community Choice, you skip your payments for 90 days. That means you could listen to this commercial more than 500,000 times before your first payment. Think of what you could do with that time and head to unbankyourride.com and move your car loan.
Lacier Graphics and Signs provides big signs, bold graphics, and beautiful results for Hawkeye athletics around Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, and throughout campus. Lacier Graphics and Signs helps build your brand through custom graphics, signage, and video displays designed to specifically tell your story and grow your business in a big way. That's Lacier Graphics and Signs, a preferred graphic and signage provider of Iowa Hawkeye athletics. Visit them online at lacier.com to see how they can bring your big ideas to life.
Royal Flooring is your one-stop shop for the finest things in your home. Find the best material from the most trusted brands in our beautiful, fully stocked showroom in Urbandale. Or shop in comfort online at shoproyalflooring.com.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Men's Basketball. Midwest One, small enough to care, big enough to deliver. Member FDIC.
15-3 run by the Hawkeyes, the last 5:06. A 10-0 run, the last 3:31. Remember, Rutgers led this game by 11 with 17 seconds left to go in the first half. Then the Brock Harding layup cut that deficit down, and Bobby, this team came out strong to start the second half, and of course good teams are going to make their runs, as Rutgers has, but the Hawkeyes have done a lot of good things here in half number 2.
And two things that they've done well is defensive rebound, and also find Josh Dix, who is on fire, 22 points, 12 in the second half.
Continue to find him. Here's a drop-off layup by Davis from Bailey.
Double team came on Ace Bailey to try to control him in the post, and hard cut by Jermichael Davis.
And the Hawkeyes have done a great job against Bailey and Harper. They've only combined for 15 points. They average almost 40 as Harding breaks free, just couldn't get the left-handed layup to go. Hawkeye coaches thought there was a hold of the jersey there, but no call. And a three-pointer by Martini, left to the top of the key, no good. As Traore gets the rebound. Peyton Sanford in the front court, lost control of the ball, actually went off the backboard and off the hand of Davis on the right side. Hawkeye basketball up 1 point, 56-55. Don't see too many, when you lose the ball, go off the window and still keep possession.
Peyton is saying he got grabbed. That's why that ball squirted out of there.
Hawks get it in. Dembele gets it to Traore on the left wing. Tries to make a move toward the paint. Shuffled his feet, traveling the call. 9 turnovers by the Hawks.
This got going a little bit too quick. Logic trying to make a play, or Seydoux trying to make a play.
And that'll get Price Sanford into the ball game with 8:50 left to go. Hawks with a 1-point advantage. Rutgers with the basketball. Davis into the front court. Harding on him, and a whistle on the left wing. Will go against the Hawks.
24.
Price Sanford, his first.
His first personal foul, 8 on the Hawkeyes.
Free throws coming, 1-1. Ace Bailey.
Tough matchup. Well-marked Blue Cross and Blue Shield. It's coverage of Hawkeye basketball, as they are the presenting sponsor all season long. Ace Bailey knocks down the free throw. He gets into double figures with 10. Second free throw attempt of the ball game for Bailey. Also good. Rutgers did not shoot a free throw in the first 20 minutes. Scarlet Knights go up by 1, 57-56. Hawks bring it into the front court. Price Sanford in between the circles. Here's Dix out near the logo. Drops it into Price Sanford. Goes up with a left-handed layup. Goaltending the call as Bailey skied. 2 points for the Hawkeyes. Sanford with 4.
It's a nice play that time by the Hawkeye. Price gave up the basketball at the top of the key, threw it to the ring, and then a back screen comes, and he was open at the rim, received the pass, threw it up on the glass, wiped away by Bailey, and that's a goaltend.
Hawks go up by 1, 5th lead change of the basketball game. 58-57, 8:12 left to go in the contest. Bailey outside the arc, left side, dribbles between his legs, tries to go one-on-one, but is shut off. Now here's Harper with 5 to shoot, goes all the way to the window and is fouled.
Tough break that time for the Hawks. They were solid defensively, but the final, the drive, the left-hander, Dylan Harper gets to the rim and he's fouled.
Harper, Bailey, just get the feeling they're going to be more aggressive here down the stretch, trying to get the ball all the way to the hoop. Timeout on the court with 8 minutes left to go in a good one from Rutgers. It is Iowa 58, the Scarlet Knights 57. This is Hawkeye Basketball presented by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield from Learfield.
At US Cellular, we believe in having healthy relationships with our phones, so we can have better relationships with each other. Introducing Us Mode, a way to set your phone for less distraction and deeper connection. So dinner can sound less like this and more like this.
What'd you learn today? The sauropod was the tallest dinosaur ever.
Oh my goodness. Visit US Cellular in-store or online, and we'll help set your phone to Us Mode, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, the 5G network built for us. See uscellular.com for details.
At MidAmerican Energy, our 1.6 million customers depend on our energy 24/7. That's why we work 24/7 to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need. To keep our 99.9% reliability record, we're enhancing our technology, improving resiliency, and investing in critical infrastructure. We're generating power from all available resources to cover any increases in demand. And we're innovating to ensure you always have the energy you need. MidAmerican Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Not all internet is created equal. It's a lot like choosing a quarterback. Technically, you could sign up any new rookie provider on the block, but the success of every device in your home depends on it. Will they perform in the clutch, or will they buffer under pressure? Extreme provides the speed you need with a 100% gigabit technology network and amplified Wi-Fi. And unlike signing a quarterback, Extreme Internet requires no contracts. There's only one pick to lead your team. It's Extreme, powered by Mediacom.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Men's Basketball. Midwest One, small enough to care, big enough to deliver. Member FDIC.
Hawks have outscored Rutgers in the second half, 25-15 lead in the basketball game, 58-57. Not a lot of free throws shot, but none missed. As Rutgers 4 out of 4. Hawkeyes have only been there one time, 2 shots by Price Sanford, and he knocked them down. And that's the Midwest One Bank quick step. Midwest One, small enough to care, big enough to deliver. Member FDIC. Speaking of free throws, we find Dylan Harper at the line after being fouled on the drive.
Talented freshman. He's got 6 points, just made a couple of free throws, and there we go, the jinx. Missed the first one, yeah. Hawks have done a real good job on him. He and Ace Bailey
have combined for just 17 points. Both averaging over 19 a contest. Second one right through. Dylan Harper with 7. Had 20 at Maryland. Tied at 58. Under 8. And a hold will be called on Rutgers at the timeline. Kind of a wasteful foul. That's the second on Jamichael Davis.
The good news is, as team foul number 6, next one, the Hawks will be in the 1-1.
Yeah, if you're Rutgers, I'm not sure why you do that, but glad they did. Hawks get it in. Here's Dix. Feeds left side. Peyton Sanford, wide open 3 off the left side of the iron. Rebound, put back, count it. Dembele with a huge play in the paint for the Hawkeyes.
Big play that time, Laji Dembele. I didn't expect Peyton to miss that open 3, but Laji was right there in front of the rim. Got the high bounce off the back of the iron, went up, and he was fouled. He'll shoot the end one.
Just went up strong. Gathered himself after getting the rebound. Put it back up and in off the window. 56% on the year. This one rattles in. Laji was 7.
Now we need a defensive stand right here. Need to stack a couple of them together.
Hawks by 2. Rutgers with the basketball and almost a steal out by the hash mark, and a hold will be called on Brock Harding. That's his third. All coming in the second half.
10 on the Hawkeyes.
2 free throws coming now. That's 10th team foul.
7:34 left to go. Zach Martini at the line. We talked about how few free throws have been shot. I've got a feeling that's going to change here in the final 7:34. First one by number 99. Zach Martini drops it in. He has 7. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. That includes the fuel in our vehicles. So when you fill up, pump it up with Unleaded 88 and support Iowa's corn farmers. Second one by the right-hander, right through. He had 10 against the Maryland Terrapins, 8 in this contest. Cuts that Iowa lead to 1. Crowd into it with 7:23 left to go. Price Sanford, right wing, fakes a pass, brings it to the left side, hands it off to Harding. Out near the hash mark, brings it top of the key, feeds left side. Price Sanford fakes a 3, drives, baseline, layup good on the left side.
What a strong drive that time by Price Sanford. He was hit a couple of times as he went to the rim. Price comes up big. Give the Hawks a 3-point lead.
And fought through that contact. Here's Bailey on the right wing, pushes it into the corner. Davis, 3, skips off the right side of the rim, into the hands of Peyton Sanford, who's got a bunch of rebounds tonight. Hawks by 3 with the basketball. Dix, top of the key, feeds left side, Harding. Out near the Hawkeye bench, inside, Peyton Sanford goes to work, turns to the left shoulder, lays it up and in off the front of the rim.
That's a good offensive possession that time by the Hawkeyes. Took their time, and then Peyton Sanford made a hard cut to the ball in the post, got the pass, and the turnaround soft hook for Peyton.
He has 15, gives the Hawkeyes a 5-point advantage. Here's Davis on the right wing. Now to Harper in between the circles. Martini, free throw line extended left. Drops it inside. Layup by Davis. Pass by Williams.
Hawks lost track of Jermichael Davis on the backside as they were scrambling to double team. Hawks still up 3.
That was a paint-to-paint pass. Dix in the front court. Gives it off to Dembele. Top of the key. Now Peyton Sanford in that same area. Drives left side. Ball batted up in the air as he tried to get it to Harding. He retrieved it. And then Dembele gets a shot up. Couldn't get it up. Kicks it back out. Harding for 3. Yes! From the left wing.
How about that? Brock Harding wide open in front of the Hawkeye bench. Buries a 3. He's got 10 in the game.
For Rutgers, that was their first field goal in 3 minutes that last possession. Hawkeyes go up 5. 5:20 left to go in the contest. Here's Davis in the corner. Gets it to Ace Bailey. Out near the hash mark. Brock Harding on him.
Yeah, give him some help.
Bailey at 6'10", kicks it into the opposite corner. 3-pointer good. Davis.
Had to give up something when you come with a double team, Dembele, and it's Davis over here in the left wing.
Hawkeye lead cut to 2. We're under 5. Harding comes off a screen, slips it to Dembele, fakes a 15-foot jumper, drives in, left-handed layup, good, off the glass, and he's fouled.
What a play that time. Laji Dembele caught it, put it down with the left hand, saw nobody in front of him, Rob, and went hard to the rim, gets the ball to drop. He's fouled. He'll shoot the end one.
I think they got Davis for the personal foul, and that's his third. 69-65. What a pump fake at the elbow by Laji Dembele. And then drove down the left side of the lane patiently and laid it up and in and absorbed the contact. To complete the 3-point play, a little bit strong off the back of the bracket into the hands of Ace Bailey. Hawks by 4, 4:40 left to go, and all the way to the hoop, left alone. Dylan Harper, left-handed layup good. 2-point basketball game. Hawks have the lead and the ball. Harding, right side behind the arc, dribbles to the elbow, now dribbles to the rim, hangs in the air, has his shot blocked, but got his own rebound, kicks it back to Dix. Dix in between the circles, Only 7 to shoot. The ball didn't hit the rim. Dix, step back 3, left wing, in and out. Rebound, Rutgers. Shot was a little bit flat, but had a chance. Williams down the left side of the lane in the paint. Gives it off to Somerville. He has it stripped away by the Hawkeyes, who tried to get a timeout and do.
Elijah Dembele down on the ground, getting dirty. Scrum that basketball out from the big fella Somerville. Alertly called the timeout.
Several black jerseys going after the basketball. Terrific hustle by the Hawkeyes, and they got the timeout to save the possession. 3:58 left to go. What a second half this has been. Iowa 69, Rutgers 67. This is Hawkeye Basketball presented by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield from Learfield.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Iowa Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
I'm Nick Jackson. I play linebacker here at the University of Iowa. On the field, I stop the run, I make the tackle, I drop in coverage.
3rd down 11. Straight back to pass is Sullivan. He's running for his life. Down he goes. That's a loss of another 6. Nick Jackson.
Off the field, I help my body's defense by choosing vaccines that are right for me. Ask your doctor or healthcare provider which vaccines are right for you.
A message from Iowa HHS.
Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Men's Basketball. Midwest One, small enough to care, big enough to deliver. Member FDIC.
Big Ten basketball from Rutgers. Hawkeyes have a 69-67 advantage at the 3:58 mark, and we believe the officials were taking a look to make sure that that last 3 by Brock Harding in the left corner was a 3. It appears that it was reviewed and called that way. And all plays under review are brought to you by Athletico Physical Therapy. Are aches, pains, or injuries keeping you on the sidelines? Athletico's movement experts are here to help you turn your setbacks into comebacks and create a personalized game plan for your recovery. With no prescription or referral needed, Athletico Physical Therapy is where your comeback story begins. So now they're going to say that's a 2-point field goal. 2-point field goal by Harding. So give him 9 as the score remains 69-67.
Free throws coming. Brock Harding.
Hawkeyes in the 1-1 after the Rutgers foul. Acuff. That's his first. Brock Harding at the line. Got the start tonight. His 22nd of the year. First free throw is in the air, right through. Now we can put Brock in double figures.
Hawks have played really good in this game. Rob, we need to finish this one out. The final 3 minutes, 56 seconds.
I agree. Second one also good. Harding with 11. Averaging 8.7. Gives the Hawks a 71-67 advantage. 3:47 left to go. Rutgers with the basketball. The hoop to our left. Here's Harper on the right wing. Pulls up his dribble. Gets it into the paint to Williams. Tries to create. Brings it out to the right wing. Now back to the paint. Jumper good from 10.
Hawks started out 2-3. Jumped to a man-to-man there. And Jermichael or Williams Jeremiah Williams found the matchup he wanted on Dembele and knocks down a 2.
And he has 13, averages 6.7. 71-69, Hawks by 2 with the basketball. Sanford gets to Dix on the left wing. Jumper off the glass is good, just outside the paint.
Automatic right there over the top of the Rutgers defender, Josh Dix. No problem there with the bank.
24 for Josh Dix, averaging just under 14. Here's Harper, gets into the paint all the way to the rim. Left-handed layup, good. Took it from the top of the key, right down the left side, and beat the Hawkeye defense to the hoop.
Left hand awfully tough to guard when he's out there because he can go hard with the right or he can go to the left. Harper now in double figures with 11.
And Rutgers takes time out with 2:50 left to go. And it'll be a full timeout. Iowa 73, Rutgers 71. Scarlet Knights have made 5 of their last 5 from the floor, but the Hawkeyes have answered. Hawkeye basketball presented by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Sponsoring Hawkeye men's basketball all season long. Hawkeyes down 42-33 at the half. Came out strong in half number 2. And it's just been really, Bobby, back and forth. Lead changes. Game's been tied. Right now, the Hawkeyes cling to a 2-point lead with 2:50 left to go.
And they have the basketball. The possession arrow favors Rutgers at this point. Both teams will be in the double bonus with the next foul. The Hawks have committed 10 fouls. Rutgers has committed 9, but this is where you got to be tough. You got to be mentally tough, physically strong. You got to gobble up the rebounds if they're in your vicinity and take good shots.
And you've got really 5 players that have been aggressive, and now it's time to be real aggressive, take good shots, but continue to attack like they've been doing here in half number 2.
And protect the basketball. The Hawks have done a really good job after turning it over 4 times early in this basketball game, just a total of 9 in the game, but down the stretch here, this is where you got to be strong with the ball.
What do the Hawks have cooking coming out of the Rutgers timeout? Iowa by 2, 73-71, 2:50 left to go. Hawks will have to go the full length of the court against Rutgers' full court pressure. Price Sanford, Dembele, Harding, Dix, Peyton Sanford the 5. Harding in the backcourt against Davis. Brings it across the timeline. Dix out of Price Sanford. Left to the top of the key. Dembele hands to Dix out near the hash mark with 9 to shoot. And he goes toward the hoop on the left side. Double clutch is no good. Too strong off the window. Rutgers comes away with it. Quickly into the front court. Bailey gives it up to Williams. Left wing. Gets to the elbow. Down to the free throw line, lost control of the ball. Seems like the ball's been a little slippery on both sides tonight. And here's Harper. And he'll fire a 3. No good off the back of the iron against Brock Harding. Opted not to take him to the rim.
Nice job that time by Brock. Just stayed off him just enough that he didn't want to drive it and opted for the long 3. Peyton Sanford there for the rebound.
1:50 left to go. Hawks with the lead in the basketball. 73-71. Dix left to the top of the key. Brings it right side. Kicks it to Peyton Sanford. 2 dribbles. 3. Count it! Wow. Left to the top of the key. Peyton Sanford.
Let's hope that's a dagger right there. Puts the Hawkeyes up by 5. That's a cold-blooded 3, top of the key.
1:30 left to go. 76-71 in the paint. Bailey goes to work with the left hand and scores from 7 feet away.
Talent right there. Ace Bailey.
Long.
13.
76-73. Hawks with Dix get the ball across the timeline. Hands it off to Harding out near midcourt. As we approach 1 minute. Hawks by 3. Peyton Sanford to Price in between the circles. Left side, gets all the way to the rim. Shot is up and good. Contested, but got it to go.
Price Sanford, a hard drive, left side of the rim, and went up there with a contested 2 Rutgers players there. Price gets it to drop.
And Steve Peichel, Rutgers head coach, timeout with 46 seconds left to go. The Hawks on top, 78-73. Rutgers looked a little confused when they got the ball across the timeline, what to do. Coach Peichel realized that.
Uses his last timeout. His last timeout. The Hawks have 2 in their pocket.
With 46 seconds left to go. 78-73. What a three-pointer by Peyton Sanford.
That's it. That was a cold-blooded 3 right there.
Off the dribble.
Off the dribble. Rutgers got caught staring at him.
Follow-through was perfect.
Back iron right through the bottom of the net.
So it will be Rutgers basketball. 23 on the shot clock, 46 on the game clock. 78-73 Hawkeyes. 46
right
seconds.
Here. One stop.
At minimum, make them work. Harper has the ball against Harding in between the circles. Now right side, Grant, and it's batted away by Price Sanford. And the Hawkeyes have it. Got that right hand in there on a pass near the elbow. And Rutgers has to foul the Hawkeyes in the front court.
And that'll send Peyton Sanford, a 90% free throw shooter, to the line with a double bonus for 2 to ice this game.
What a defensive play. Price just got that hand in there, knocked the ball away, and it was really kind of a soft pass.
Yeah, Price is that heck of a game, but again, just kind of unsure of themselves. Is this young Rutgers team?
Peyton Sanford at the line, the first one right through. $19 for Peyton Sanford, including 4 threes. Eyes the hoop. Perfect.
20 for number 20.
I like it. 80-73. Deep 3 left side. No good. Harper just scraped off the front of the rim. Josh Dix the rebound and will walk the length of the court to shoot free throws in an 80-73 game with 25.3 left to go. The fans head for the exits.
Great game by the Hawkeyes here. Never gave up in this one. Down by 9 at halftime. They came out with energy in the second half to start the second half. And the scorers took over: Josh Dix, Peyton Sanford, and Price Sanford, and Brock Harding. Brock, a nice second half, 7 points.
You said it. And Dembele, some nice minutes as well. Free throw good by Josh Dix. Second one right there. 26 for Dix, 82-73. And here's a steal at midcourt by Brock Harding. And all the way to the rim to lay it up off the window. 84-73. Hawks are going to win it. Wild three-pointer by Acuff. Price Sanford with the rebound. He'll dribble this one out, gets into the front court. And that will do it. Buzzer, ball game. Hawks win it 84-73.
Want it going away too, Rob. Just what you had to do. You didn't let this one escape your grasp, and that they took control of this game in the second half and brought it home.
What a second half performance by the likes of Dix, Peyton Sanford, Brock Harding, Dembele, Price Sanford. Terrific the last 20. The final score, the Hawkeyes get victory number 14 on the year. Iowa 84, Rutgers 73. That's the final score, and we'll be back to the start of the U.S. Cellular postgame show right here on the Hawkeye Radio Network. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
You've been listening to healthy coverage of Hawkeye Basketball, presented by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Wellmark, here for every member, every moment. Learn more at wellmark.com. Also brought to you by Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Made right here in Iowa since 1895. Honda. To see how Honda crushes the competition, see your local Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest. Hy-Vee. Score big savings with a Hy-Vee Perks membership. Bud Light. Proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Midwest One Bank is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Men's Basketball. Midwest One. Small enough to care, big enough to deliver. Member FDIC. Iowa HHS, reminding you to ask your healthcare provider about which vaccines are right for you and your family. And by U.S. Cellular, the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular, built for us. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products. We've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
Hawkeye fans, get ready for the game with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're excited to bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Enjoy fan favorites like Easy Yeti and Citrus Surfer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to Carver? Join us at any of our 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon, where you can get out of the cold and enjoy warm hospitality while watching the game. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Iowa Hawkeyes all season long. Go Hawks!
The big game. Family. Friends. We know you count on Alliant Energy to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need, whether you're watching the game, cooking your famous burgers, or leaving a light on for loved ones. For us, it means going beyond the expected to make sure we're planning for the energy you need today and tomorrow. That way you can keep your eye on the ball and focus on what's most important to you. Find out more at alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond.
I'm Wyatt Black, defensive line, Iowa. On the field, I take on double teams, stop the run, and sack the quarterback.
Sullivan now runs for his life, and he's obliterated by Y.A. Black. Here's the snap, the spot.
Yes,
and it's blocked it. Kick is
don't
back to the
touch
line
it.
of scrimmage.
Don't touch the ball.
Hawks get it back. Y.A. Black, that man, what a momentum shift there.
Off the field, I help my body's defense by choosing vaccines that are right for me. Ask your doctor or healthcare provider which vaccines are right for you.
A message from Iowa HHS.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, Hawkeye Basketball has been brought to you by Alliant Energy. Alliant Energy is powering beyond for you. By your local Ford dealers. Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, just minutes south of Iowa City. Mid-American Energy. Call 811 before you dig. It's the law. Visit midamericanenergy.com for natural gas safety tips. And by University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. This is the U.S. Cellular postgame show. U.S. Cellular, the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Iowa down 3 with the basketball. They get it into Dembele. Hands it off to Dix. Fires a three-pointer. Straight away. 3 is good by Josh Dix. We're tied at 53. Big-time jumper by Josh Dix, as he was big time the entire game, especially that second half. He had 10 at intermission, ended up with 26 total points, and that's heating up the Nets by Josh Dix. Lennox brings us the heating up the Nets feature, and we can take a look at the Hawkeye who did that job, presented by your Lennox dealers of Iowa, and that was Josh Dix. Played 39 minutes, had 26 points on 11 of 17 from the field. Knocked down a couple of three-pointers, 2 out of 6. Both free throws. Also had 4 rebounds. And not only the 26 kept the Hawkeyes going in the first half, but just some big-time plays coming down the stretch. And heating up the nets brought to you by Lennox Dealers. In Davenport in the Quad Cities, it's Freed Heating. In Iowa City, Kelly Heating Service, Inc. In New Hampton, it's Vicks Heating, Plumbing, and Vent, Inc. And in Omaha, Extreme Heating and Cooling and Langle's Plumbing and Heating in Sioux Center. And it's not just the points, Bobby, it's when they happened. And Josh hit some big-time needed shots down the stretch.
He did. He led the Hawkeyes with 26 points. He had 10 at halftime, 16 in the second half. But the Hawks outscored Rutgers 51-41 in the second half there. And they were down by 9, only scored 33 at the half, but they came out and turned it around there in the second half, played with poise down the stretch, made their free throws, and got defensive stops when they had to.
This is the postgame show brought to you by U.S. Cellular. As the official wireless partner of the Hawkeyes, U.S. Cellular reminds you that on game days, your hands are free for cheering, not texting, because game days are built for the Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular, built for us. The Hawkeyes do it. Take down Rutgers 84-73 at Jersey Mike's Arena in Piscataway, New Jersey. First true road win for the Hawkeyes this season. We'll be back with more after the break. You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
If you move your car loan to Community Choice, you skip your payments for 90 days. That means you could listen to this commercial more than 500,000 times before your first payment. Think of what you could do with that time and head to unbankyourride.com and move your car loan.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game. As a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military during Hawkeye games this season, please join American Equity in thanking all who have served our country. American Equity is more than just retirement savings and income products. They are committed to providing you best-in-class service and high-quality retirement income that helps deliver the independence to dream and reach your goals. To learn more about American Equity, please visit their website at american-equity.com.
Everyone knows the BBB is the Better Business Bureau, but depending on what you need, it's the Better Plumber Bureau, the Better Auto Mechanic Bureau, the Better Accountant Bureau. That's because the BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better check that business out first so you don't get ripped off bureau. Be smart. Always look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Hey Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis Infused Beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy,